Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Males are just like women. They think with their emotions and they follow the herd. When they follow the herd, they take on the mindset of the herd. This is how beta males are controlled, the same way women are controlled, through emotions of making everyone feel the same. All right? Media does this. The music you listen to does this. Matter of fact, there are certain frequencies in the music that before they put it out, they make sure it's at this frequency just so you hear it and you feel a certain way. Why? Because most people are sheep. So, how does this affect the beta male syndrome? With red pill becoming very popular, it's going to become cool to call women out on their delusion. This is what you see happening in a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of mainstream radio, is that women are actually being called out on their delusion. But instead of women actually accepting the truth, they're willing to entertain the truth for attention.
You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She didn't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others.
Women starting a gender war against black men. We came to the conclusion yesterday that black men have won. What we're looking at is a bunch of howling nigger wolves. That we got them against the ropes. You know, they have lost, and it shows, because if you look at the results of what black women are today, they are losing. Brothers, we've won. They're broke. They're out of shape. They got kids all over the place. You know, they don't have their own hair. You know, they've morphed into men. Their voices have got deeper. They're aggressive. Some of these bitches even starting to grow beards. They're growing beards.
Good morning, guys. Today we gonna talk about it. It's Saturday morning. Hope all of y'all up and ain't got that headache, that hangover headache. You know what I mean? If you got that hangover headache, you partied a little too hard. You was dancing with the devil too heavy last night, you know what I mean? So shake it off, shake it off. Ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth. You know what I mean, guys? You now tuned into the righteous fair. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We gonna cater to the truth. We gonna cater to common sense, and we is not gonna complicate it. Now we took a break from our sister Love Dorsey, but we got to get back to our sister. We got to see what's going on in the sisterhood. Know what I mean? We took a break from her. So let's get back to our sister and see what the sis talk about. Because last time I checked, she was telling us that black women really don't care about us, bro. You know, Michael Jackson, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. They don't really care about us, man. They care more about that social media. They care more about competing with each other via social media. They don't really care about us. We disposable. We disposable, gang. You know what I mean? And they raised like that. They raised like that. They bring them up. They teach them up like that, guys.
Do you think that women should be raising their daughters to be with the men or to be wise?
Let me say this. You went to school in a predominantly white community, and I actually heard some white folks say that they were raising their children to go to school and to find a husband and to find the best one suitor that they could find, whether it be an athlete or whatever. And I thought that was so fucked up. I really did. I thought that was just so fucked up.
But some people would say that's what's wrong with the black community. We aren't raising our children.
I'm raising my children
to be mates to each other.
I have no problem with you being a mate, but I'm not raising you to go find a man in college so that you can get married and become his wife or his whatever. I'm raising you to be a very productive individual, to where you can compete in this world to be a successful person. Necessarily raising you to be somebody's wife, being successful. Now, I'm not saying being somebody's wife is not successful. I'm saying raising you to think that that's all life has to offer you is fucked up.
Ma'am, you raised her to be a failure, ma'am. You raised her to be a failure. That's what you did, yo. We supposed to be making disciples. That means making friends. We not supposed to be down here competing. Who's she competing with? Who did you raise her? What did you teach her to compete with who? She gonna look over her shoulder and see that sister over there happy with her man and be jealous. That's what you raising. And that's where that seed, that deep-rooted seed of hate be planted in these kids, because y'all remove resources from them, but they steady looking at what other people have. Sad stuff.
I think it's black men. I'm going to say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I am probably sure it's more. But at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more too. I truly think it's more too. I think it's more too. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of black female friends. I really don't, y'all. I don't. I couldn't imagine what it would be like as a black man. It's an abundance of you that think that all men are dogs, but we all know it means black men. The undertone of all relationship conversations is black men ain't shit. Why these black men ain't doing this? I can't bond with y'all, sis. I cannot bond with y'all when you have a general dislike and vitriol and hatred for our male counterpart. Do you not understand how goddamn psychotic that is?
It's nasty work. That's what it is. That's nasty work, man. True story. Yes, indeed.
Males are just like women. They think with their emotions.
Man, how y'all feeling though, guys? I'm looking for this clip. Let's get it. We already popping it off early. He said, let's get the truth. Thanks for all the support. Money bowl, please. Money bowl. Let's get that money bowl going. Let's get that money bowl.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck this son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want, look, all you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here, goddammit, talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money, but we taking that money right now for you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
Salute to the Toxic Ring Scandals, aka KDH. Much love, my brother. Word up. Don't be stingy, y'all. Salute and support the channel. At least hit the like button. At least step the like button. Know what I mean? But don't be stingy. You getting that quality information. You getting that real for real. No filter. Unbiased. Uncut. Hard white. You know what I mean? Need I proceed? Let's go.
Do women need men?
No! Jesus Christ.
No.
Of course not.
No. Fuck
No.
no. Why? Can't live with them, can't live without them.
We do not need them. Not at all.
No. We the prize.
I love it, but not really.
We want them, but don't need them, baby.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell fuck ass no. Hell fuck ass no.
Jesus Christ.
No. We the new niggas.
We are the men these days, though. We are the men.
What?
Damn. They are the men these days, y'all. You heard her? They are. They are the man. Sheesh. Heard the little man? Little man said, sheesh. Scary. Guys, let's warm it on up, man, before we get into the goods, yo. Because we can't get caught up chasing that doo-doo, man. We can't chase that doo-doo. That's what it be. Y'all be the ones that know what I'm talking about, that ain't chasing doo-doo, chasing purpose. We know we good, right? We content, we good. Whether we broke or not. As long as we ain't chasing coochie, we good. We ain't stressing. It's the ones that be chasing that doo-doo, yo. Y'all gotta put that by God. That's what a doo-doo is, man.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says, she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Let me tell you something. A man without God, ooh, he can be punked out. Oh, brother. If God is not in your life, brother, I'm going to tell you, a woman make you worship her. Hello. Let me tell you something, brother. If God ain't in your life, there ain't nothing more powerful than a woman. Ooh, brother. If you understand what I just said, this is a powerful creature that God made, brother. She's second only to him. So if he ain't first in your life, she is. And that's where you messed up. That's why you sing these stupid songs. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. If you leave me, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do. Baby, don't go. And what? I mean, I hear these stupid songs on television, radio, I just turn it off. I can't stand to hear no man sound so dumb. You hear him screaming, ah, don't leave me. I mean, brother, look, without God, man, this woman here had you spinning on your head, brother.
And he talking about y'all era. He talking about that old era, that dinosaur era. Yeah, that 5 heartbeat era. You know what I mean? Men used to love, even in that era, you could see where men used to love these sisters, man. Men used to be loving these sisters. Where did that go? Why did that change? Men is just, it didn't change for no reason. Men didn't just wake up and like, I'm not singing to her. Women, what happened, women? Ladies, y'all want to tell me something? Because men didn't just stop singing in that 5 heart, beating it out this motherfucker.
Oh, black women. Yeah, I know what I'm going to say. Competition's getting thick.
When she get a grip on you, Doc, you through. Hey, you powerful, sister. You're so powerful. And sometimes you know you're so powerful, you don't even want your man to come close to God. Because you feel you lose control of him.
Oh, master.
I see women fight God in a man's life.
Ooh.
Man pick up the Bible like he want to read, she'll take off her clothes.
Ooh.
Read this book, baby.
Ooh.
Sisters, now you know I'm right. You really want to see if you can master him. And if you can master that man, you don't want him no more.
Bingo.
You play with him. This
message. We gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. Yes, we is, yo. Cause y'all know, same thing the judge tell y'all.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Like a cat, play with a little piece of something. See, when you are like that, brother, you let a woman rule you through the pleasure she gives you.
Dummy.
Wrong, man.
Dummy.
Hell, wrong.
Dummy.
Oh, fuck, I don't mess up my stuff.
I'ma mess it up. Don't follow me.
Brother,
if you're
no
in a
one
relationship,
can give you
Cat,
pleasure
don't follow
greater
me.
than God. And when you know how pleasing it is to have God and his power on you and with you, that you can vision and bring from your head a vision and make it concrete reality.
That's your purpose. That's your purpose. But some of y'all fishhole by that y'all governed by that fishhole. Man, y'all be fighting God. The fishhole be having y'all fight the God in you. You get on here and you know everybody don't gotta be religious. Who said anything about being religious? I ain't religious. I'm real religious. But why you fighting? Why that coochie got you fighting God? This the truth, brother. This the truth. I know that coochie govern you, but so this the truth.
That's real pleasure. Women are here to console you and comfort you so you can do more work for God. A woman ain't got no business consoling you to do nothing.
Help me.
You want pleasure and ain't having no pain of productivity, just pain from being non-productive. Crying all the time. White man hard on me. That's why I can't get no job, honey.
Bullshit.
But let's make love.
Let's hump. Let's be broke dusties and hump. Let's be broke dusties and hump. Why you listening to him?
After a while, she may close the door, brother. Oh, I better get off that subject. But sisters, in truth, when you have a good God-fearing man, you will love being with a man like that if he's sincerely for God. You will see strength in him that you can draw strength from. And after you test him and try him and see he's really good, You don't bother with that no more. You're very happy to have a man like that. Right? If I wanted to join the nation, well, I have you. Let me tell you something. A man without God.
Man, that was the word. That was the word this morning, yo. Caught a flying roach out there, bro. I sound like Biden, but you sound like mute. Caught a flying roach right out there, y'all. I don't play with him. I don't play with him. Don't you play with him. Don't you play with him. You heard what the refs just said, yo. I'm not governed by the coochie, so I don't play with him. I don't gotta play with him. Cost you too much when you play with him. Sister, take it away, sis, because they out here. They out here, sis. They out here. Give us fellas a peek into the sisterhood, sis. Let's get it.
Y'all niggas chasing this scattered ass too hard, bro. Y'all chasing it too hard, bro. This is why every time you turn around, you niggas is somewhere, you know, reflecting on how a silly ass bitch did y'all. With y'all children, with y'all assets, with the things that you built, with y'all business, with the stuff you confided in. These women don't give a fuck about no privacy, about no motherfucking family, about, you know what they care about? BBLs. Bitch, they care about.
And that's why y'all cannot be committing relationships with these women. All right? You cannot be committing. Stop shopping in them stores, bro. Stop shopping in them stores. They do not have nothing on them shelves worth your while, bro. They don't. And they want you to drop something in that store so that they can get you, bro. So that they can stop doing this, bro. All day on their mama couch until you come into their store and drop something. And then they make you feel bad for messing with them. Then they make you feel crazy for even going in their store. When they want customers in their store, they got an open door policy in their store. Stop shopping in their store, fellas. You hearing it from your brother and your sister.
By building a bunch of followers online. They care about their motherfucking high lash businesses. Bitch, they don't give a fuck. They care about their kids having on designer and keeping up with the rest of the kids at the school. They don't give no fucks about these kids' reading levels. They don't give a damn about if the children are passing in their right grade or doing.
And you know that. First thing they lead with their education. But what about the children? The children dumb as a mother. But you out here leading with your, we the most educated. Disprove that, debunk that the other night. What's next? When y'all gonna read? When y'all gonna get to some truth?
Some with themselves when they graduate high school, the majority of these females do not give a fuck about that. They care about being a victim. They care about being able to tell everybody in the community that you some sort of deadbeat, like it's an award at the end of the child's life. They don't give a fuck that this stuff psychologically fucks children up. They don't give a damn. You can show them the facts. These women don't care. They will argue their opinion and they feeling over fact. They don't give a fuck about the truth. Y'all don't understand that by now?
Let's go.
And the sooner y'all care more as men about real substance, the sooner these bitches will go sit down somewhere. Because when no nigga trying to get no pussy from your ass, you'll go sit down somewhere with no.
Exactly. If we stop going in them stores are closed down. Them stores are closed down. They'll become hot dog stands then. Them motherfuckers will be delivering, they'll be sending us shit in the mail then. They'll be mailed, they'll be hand delivering. Stop shopping in them stores, bro. Let's go. Stop being governed by that cooch. Stop letting that fish hole govern you, bro. Stop letting that fish hole divide you from God and your purpose, bro. We talking about it today. Yeah. I'm complaining. Oh, black men always complaining. Yeah. Call it whatever the F you need to, man. But you gonna get this work this morning. You gonna get this work. Because it's mental illness to sit your funky, no-neck having self up here and not like something and continue to watch. That's mental illness. So you gonna get this work today.
Nigga, paying your ass no mind and ain't no bitches big up in you over caring about this shallow ass shit. You'll go sit down somewhere. These hoes don't care about shit that's good for the culture. They care about shit that's good for online. Cause that's what they being fed.
Bars. They don't care about the culture. They care about online.
upping you over caring about this shallow ass shit, you'll go sit down somewhere. These hoes don't care about shit that's good for the culture. They care about shit that's good for online. Because that's what they being fed. Through the music, through the reality, all a bitch care about is looking fly and fighting another bitch over a man or some shit. A man that showing you he don't want nothing to do with family. He don't got shit. And this is the thing. Y'all niggas got to understand. Like, these hoes nowadays will know. And this is what I was saying earlier. You got to have some sort of sense of loyalty and commitment and dedication to yourself, your ethics, your brand as a man. I'm going to tell you why, right? Because these hoes can know that you are working on something to build generational wealth or build yourself up as a man because you came from nothing. They will know that you're working on things that have to do with growth in life to be able to actually be a man reflective of supporting a family or being able to take care of a family. They will know that you're in no state right now to actually, hold on.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to the butter. Let's get to the butter, love.
They will
Don't
know
play
that
with
you're
it.
in no state right now to be doing shit that has to do with their agenda. But if you don't pay them, because bitches is after attention, if you don't pay them enough attention, these hoes won't give a damn when real life situations hit y'all. That's why every time y'all be in situations with these females and y'all express, hey, like, we don't need a baby right now, or we don't need this right now, or hey, we don't need to spend this right now, or hey, look, I know you want that, but a nigga trying to do this and we need to do that. Man, these bitches ain't giving a fuck. They'll have the baby anyway and tell you did something to them because you're saying that this is not something you need right now. They'll sit up and leave your ass or fuck another nigga because you can't buy the particular bag or whatever the fuck trip they want to go on. These hoes don't give a fuck about what you niggas is working on. They want what they want, instant gratification right the fuck now, and that's that. So what I'm saying to y'all is you got a woman in your corner that she actually consider your view on shit. She actually consider how you feel about things. She actually consider
Don't play with it.
what you working on for yourself as a man.
Don't play with it.
That's more valuable than all this ass y'all chasing. That's more valuable than these looks that be intriguing y'all. That's more valuable than a bitch that got clout online.
Let's go.
I'm telling y'all this as a bitch that got a bad body, that got a big platform, that got a pretty face. I'm telling y'all, these hoes got to have some sort of substance about themselves, and you niggas got to start caring about that.
Yes, sir.
That's why every time you turn around, you niggas getting X'd out of y'all kids' lives. You look up, ain't nobody in the community giving a fuck because these hoes being raised by a bunch of hoes. Like her mama was a hoe.
Yep.
Her mama didn't give no fucks about family
told
and
her
shit
that.
like that. So what you think? It was in her. She was being
told her
programmed
that.
and raised to be that way. And this shit go all the way back to what the fuck was done with us and our people.
Let's go. Let's go. I told y'all that. Feel how you need to feel. But trigger is pain.
A lot of y'all realizing that nut you was chasing, that ass you was chasing, bro, it wasn't worth it. Look at how your life look. Look at the bitches you tied to.
You're mad.
Look how they talk about you.
God is king, but you
Look
run
at how
around
bitches
here.
refer to you. A lot of you niggas like,
They run around here talking about God is king. They got a name like God is king, but can't take in no truth. They got a name talking about God is king, but they can't take in no truth. She hitting the nerve, y'all. She hitting the nerve.
The thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just, I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of, energetic wise, are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them. And the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So, back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And, you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Absolutely, yo. we were too smart to give you 80% of our time and attention when we know we only allowed to give you 20% of our time and attention. And if that's not good enough, you got to go, man. Because our time and attention belong to God and our purpose, man. Seriously. Period.
On some real shit, from me to you, bro, you look up in your life, the females that you chose, you picked them now. You picked them. Now watch this. When I say you picked them, you made them matter, right? You chose to give them.
That's a fact, love. Let's keep it real, because we talk about personal accountability over here. So, fellas, we know that, but that's the thing. Us fellas, we can look in the mirror and say, "Damn, I went in that store and I sat down. I actually filled out an application to get hired in that motherfucking store. Not only did I go in there to window shop, you know what I mean? I was supposed to be in there just to, real shit, real brother stuff. You know what I mean? Just in there chilling." You know what I mean? Real brothers, we go in the store just to...
We're going to smash tomorrow night, and then we're going to move on. That's how it is. That's what greatness is. We don't sit in it. We're worried about the next goal.
You know what I mean? Y'all other dudes, y'all go in the store, and y'all try to make the store y'all. Y'all.
And it should have been me.
Like, what's wrong with y'all? Let's stop going in these stores, bro.
Space in your mind, space in your life. A lot of you niggas, you brought these bitches around your mama. You brought them in your life and into your shit that you got going on. You mixed them with your goals and the stuff that you working on. And the woman mindset trash, right? So, of course, in this day and age, she ain't gonna do nothing but label you as trash because nobody wants to be trashed by themselves, right? So now, the people you chose to bring into your life refer to you.
Exactly. That's why I tell you, get those negative vibes up from around you, because people don't want you to change. They want you to stay the same so they could use you. They know once you change, you going to get up from around them. And then they can't use you because they not growing. You see what I mean? They want you to grow on the same level as them.
You as trash, as nothing, as nobody, as a deadbeat, as a bullshitter, as, everything that you don't want to be labeled. Then when you look up, every time we turn around in the music and in what we uplift on these platforms is a bunch of hood rat shit. They encouraging young women to be thoughts and hood rats and dumb bitches and hoes that don't give a fuck and all that. All that. Yeah, y'all niggas be investing time in these hoes, attention. Like, so.
That's a fact, baby. A whole panel of so-called red pill men with a bunch of modern women sitting there negotiating and having detailed conversations. Bro, I'm not having no conversation with no modern woman. Either you gonna let me put you on to some game or get away from me, get far away from me. I understand that real recognize real, and I understand that fake recognize real too, and hate it and get away. So get away. Get away, because you're not gonna turn me into that fake shit that y'all be playing. That's why I don't let nothing fake get up around me, because fake get up around you and try to turn you into it.
Let me put it to y'all like this, and this is coming from a woman that was raised by her mother and her father. Like, I got plenty of, males in my family, uncles, cousins, brothers, that was a part of my upbringing just as well as aunties. And I'm not one of them women that was only raised by women, so I don't understand the value of a man, right? And so the problem is, y'all bring these bitches into y'all life, y'all entertain them, y'all bring them around y'all family, y'all, procreate with them, y'all get in spaces where these hoes know a lot about y'all. And then they turn around and use that to tell you to fuck down. Then y'all be in a space in y'all life where as a man, you damn near get to a state of apathy with yourself. You feeling sorry for yourself as a man. But bro, at the end of the day, these is the type of mindsets in women that y'all entertain.
Right. You pick it. It's self-inflicting. A lot of things in life is self-inflicting. Starting with the individual, then it go to the environment, then it go to the culture. It be we do it to ourselves. We do it to us.
Saw something on your IG where you said a bad bitch is an illusion.
Man, let me break that shit down for you, man. When y'all look at a woman, you say, okay, she bad. What does that really mean? And I just broke it down. You see a bad woman, you gonna say, okay, she got a nice long weave or, nice long hair. She got nice pretty eyes. She got nice lips. She got eyelashes, eyeliner. She got a face painted on. She got an ass. Maybe she got titties. She got, nice little bag on. So what I'm saying is reevaluate what a bad bitch actually is. Y'all putting so much value on a bad bitch, but you could build that for $15,000 to $30,000. So how valuable is something if you can buy it? It's not that valuable. Things of real value are things that you can't buy because those are things that are pricey.
That's a lot of game.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this. These dudes is getting something that costs $15,000 and $20,000 and then spending $50,000 on it. You get what I'm saying? You're buying something for more than it costs. Would you go to a car lot and a car that costs $20,000 and pay $50,000 for it? That's what these dudes is doing by getting this bad bitch that's really $15,000 worth of work, and you spending $50 and taking her here and doing this and doing that and elevating her to this status. Man, I could go get any woman to turn her into a bad bitch, and I've done it before. Yeah. So what I'm saying is stop putting so much emphasis on a bad bitch. Put emphasis on something that's valuable, character, integrity, her being a solid individual, her having a pleasing personality. That is elementary thinking. You haven't elevated your mindset when you're still so focused on looks. That's elementary to me.
Man, good game this morning, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Salute to all my sisters with sense coming in on the check-in. Y'all love y'all, yo. Appreciate y'all.
And y'all come across a woman that ain't on all that shit. A lot of times you niggas be done fucked over. And a lot of y'all gotta be accountable. You did that.
That's a fact. You gonna fumble that when you get across a woman that's healed. You gonna fumble that bag if you stayed around some negative shit too long. You gonna start questioning her because that's all you know. You know what I mean? If all you know is trash, then you gonna start questioning the good. You gonna think the good is trash. You know what I mean? This is why I refuse to tell y'all every live stream that it's no good women. This is why I let y'all know we got sisters with sense, bro. You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure you got some sense before you jump back into this dating pool. Cause if you don't, then you gonna continue to bag what you are. You are what you attract. It always been like that.
Boy, you had a bitch that was in your corner that wasn't on all that fuck shit, and you fucked over it. For the first ass that ran across your screen that was willing to DM you back.
Bingo. To compete, and then beta males do the same shit women doing, because you only bagged her because you think that we like her. You bagged her because the men, you bagged her to show her off to the men, thinking you gonna get some sort of approval from men who is building, who ain't paying attention to none of that shit anyway. Only men paying attention to kind of girl you bagged is niggas that's playing the same game you playing. The silent competitor game, that's what I call it, where niggas compete with niggas in silence. They have all of this hidden envy and jealousy in their heart, and they go competing with a nigga in silence, losing in public, though. Losing in public. But they'll never tell you that, though. They'll never tell you that they lost. Stop doing that, yo. Don't worry about what anybody have. Don't worry about what the next man's shorty is or what. That's his fit to him. You put in work on you so you can get your fit to you, guys. Serious. Nothing but that.
No, we ain't talking about no vice versa.
Ain't no vice versa. Ain't no vice versa today. Give me that roast spray. Where that roast spray at? Get him, love. Get him. Ain't no vice. They always want a vice versa. Men and women are not equal. Men and women are not held accountable together the same in society equal. So we are not equal. So some things are vice versa. But in this instance, this is not vice versa. You know why this is not vice versa? Tell them, Judge.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
All right, you get that? It's not vice versa. It's not. Let's stop playing.
No, we ain't talking about no vice versa. We ain't talking about no vice versa. We talking about just how I'm saying it. Just how I'm saying it. I'm saying this because y'all got to understand as men, right? You got to have some sort of sense of who you are and what you want, what type of reputation you want for yourself as a man first. You got to have that first. If you don't, you're going to be out here on what these bitches is on.
That's correct.
This is why a lot of y'all niggas getting called sassy by women and shit. Because you out here, you don't even realize you done watch the shit that bitches done watch so much. You damn near conforming to female ideology and mindset and emotions on shit. You can't stop being distracted. You can't stay focused if you don't got no discipline. You can't have discipline if you don't have no shit that you care about being consistent about as a man outside of a third party or a second party.
And that's the fact. And a lot of y'all running around here and y'all think them ass whippings helped y'all. When you hear discipline, that's not what we talking about. We not talking about ass whippings right now, guys. That's a different type of discipline we talking about. But only discipline you know is ass whippings. Oh yeah, 'cause my mama whipped me and we need to bring back whippings. And whippings is the reason why these kids is the way they are because they mama is social media out. And that's all she know. So she can only teach what she know. The things she learned off of social media. Not things she went and read for herself. No, stuff she see trending. So that's all she can teach. So we got some trending dumb ones running around here. But they'll tell you that they're the most educated. Let's stop playing.
You gotta have some shit that as an individual man, I care about this shit. I care about this.
Sir.
I don't give a fuck if a bitch care about it. I don't give a fuck if my mama care about it. Don't give a fuck if my daddy care about it. This is something for myself as a man.
Because they're not gonna care about it, guys. They're not. They're gonna look at it as if it don't go according to that cookie cutter sheet that they got in front of them, that they live their whole entire miserable life, then they gonna think it's weird. Go get you a job. Man, that shit ain't work for nobody. Did your job work for you? Why your back hurt? Why you smoking 10 packs of cigarettes a day? Did that shit that you finna push at me, did that shit work for you? Get out of here. Go sit down, watch me work, and then if you want, if you wish, if you like, I'll teach you. If your ego allow it, I'll show you. I'll put you on.
And I care about. And then off of caring about this shit, it becomes something that you work at and build on, you chip away at, you add to, you alter for, you change, you move around. It becomes something that as you pick people.
A fact. A lot of y'all cared about music. And I'm not just talking about the rappers. You know, they do y'all rappers dirty. Y'all rappers get in these relationships with women. They have a baby with y'all thinking y'all gonna get this rap deal. Whole time, she don't even know the work you gotta put in, and she won't allow you to put that work in. They do y'all rappers dirty. But I'm talking about you musicians, you guys that make beats, and you guys that do the other things, the intangible things in music. They get y'all get in the wrong relationship with one of these women, they'll have y'all put y'all drum set all the way deep in the closet, boy. Boy, you used to be good. You used to be the man. You got to be about something. You got to put something in your life first other than the doo-doo, my guy. The doo-doo cannot come first, bro. It can't. It cannot. Where we at? Where you at? My guy at?
Got a big old booty, and everybody says, she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Ad Mafia 2010, so why you need to say it? See what I mean, guys? Pay attention, guys. Common sense is like batteries. It's not included in everybody, right? If you know that, then why you need to say that? Because that's your way of saying, yeah, you right, you spot on, but they do it too. So you not one of those people that hold yourself accountable and say, all right, let me change this. Let me change this. No, you one of those shame, blame, and explain. They do it too. Why don't you look over there? I'm not gonna look over there, man. I'm gonna sweep my front door first. And if you get swept up in this trash, oh well, man, you got ample amount of time to fix your lifestyle before before you hit the dustpan. All right, man? Y'all run around here calling men dusty, but y'all can't take in no truth. So how is y'all changing? I know it's mad men changing right now. Yeah, it's mad men that was messed up because they was raised by a woman like yourself, messed up. But these men is getting to some knowledge. These men are changing the laws of their mind. How are you changing the laws of your mind, sis, if you can't then take no truth? If you want me to look over there, you want me to give all this good information to the other races of women. Are you dumb? Say something else. Say something else so I can block you. Block you mid-statement. Get sassy and be wrong, because I like you sassy wrong ones. You passionately ignorant bald head heifers. I love y'all. Yeah. You not gonna catch wreck on Mr. Good Bread. Ever. Ever. Never. Sit down and pay attention. Learn how to shut up. All right? Learn how to shut up and intake truth. It'll set you free. Jesus love you.
As you interact with women, it all is for the sake of adding to my thing that I give a fuck about, that I'm willing to be disciplined for. A lot of you niggas need to blow off some steam and get yourself off of the internet and out of these hoes' faces. Bro, go work out. Go get in the gym. Go get you a goal book. Go start writing out some shit you working on. Go pull your credit score up. Go start working on that as a man. Go add some shit to your credit profile. Go look into picking up an extra stream of income. Go look at building yourself a side hustle. Go start researching for yourself through the court system what you need to do to actually exercise your rights as a father to be able to get a better relationship with your children. It'll help you with your self-esteem. Because a lot of y'all niggas, you're not standing on business and going after the stuff as a man that is going to help build you up in your inner. Like, y'all need to start moving on stuff that have to do with you being more stable as a man. And I'm saying this because a lot of you niggas, you was raised by a woman that got this same trash-ass mindset. She ran your daddy off or made it where you don't have a relationship with him based on supporting her and her fucked up mentality and her fucked up self-esteem from her traumas and generational curses.
Yeah, but if you never go get your daddy's side of the story and you stay with this one-sided perspective, you gonna grow up to be a lesbian man, sir. You're gonna be a lesbian man. You're gonna like coochie, but you're gonna hate men. Little lesbian boy running around here, yo. Go get that other side. Hashtag ask your father. You need two perspectives, yo. Right or wrong, whether he was right or whether he was wrong, at least you know his side. It's called balance. Go get that balance. Go get that other side of the story. Because your mama lied to you, sir. Your mama lied to you. Wholehearted lied to you. And guess what? Even if she ain't blatantly lied to you, withholding the truth is a lie, sir. Is a lie, sir. Go get that other half of information so you don't be so triggered when you hear Mr. Goodbread talk about your mama. All right?
And it works. It does work. It does work. Any grown man will tell you, when I have some shit I'm working on for myself, that shit make me move different. It make me think different. It make me view situations and process shit different.
When you working on something, you be up out the way. When you really working on something, like when you really when you map out a plan and you start focusing on that plan, that joint have you up out the way, bro. No weapon formed against you gonna prosper because you be up out the way. You be buried in, if you writing the book, you be buried in writing the book. If you rapping, you be buried in writing your verses and in that studio and, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, That's your purpose. That's your God-given a natural ability. And sometimes, guys, it's not what you want it to be. It be the things that people tell you you're good at. You know what I mean? Success leave footprints. You just got to pay attention to it. It ain't what you want to do sometimes, fellas. A lot of y'all want to be rappers, but y'all comedians. But y'all writers. Y'all better writers. So you got to be honest with yourself and learn how to make the pivot. Try both out. Try both and see which one gets you more progress, and then pick that one. But it's up to you, guys. It's truly up to you. Ain't nobody coming to put you on. You got to put yourself on.
There's a sense of loss, right? And what I mean by that is there is a sense of, okay, for a lot of y'all don't realize in our community, a lot of us are growing up with this hole because we missing that relationship with the other side. And for a lot of you as men, you don't realize that's what's going on with you. You never had real men around you to teach you how to be disciplined about something that you care about outside of a woman. When you get your own goals going for yourself as a man, you start to care about your own stability. This is when you start to see men give a fuck about having their own place instead of staying with a bitch where every time she mad, she can put you out. This is when you see men start caring about their credit and their own name. And they're not just worrying about giving their money and their assets away to a bitch. Like in order to get access to that, in order for him to actually give you enough attention to feel like you matter in his life, to even claim him or brag about dealing with this nigga or brag about what you're getting, you actually got to earn access to that because the man got some sort of sense of value and loyalty to the things he built. But a lot of y'all niggas out here, you ain't building shit. You ain't building.
Right. And it's way more, you feel way more of a queen and you feel way more of a lady when you in a man joint contributing rather than having a man in your joint paying all your bills. It's just a certain feel. It's a sleazeball feeling that you get rid of when you are able to attract a man who has his own shit and you are willing and knowingly know how to go in there and add to what he already built. Because clearly you see he don't need you to do anything else other than add. Anything other than adding will be taken away. Will be tearing his shit down with your own bare hands. And he don't need you to do that. But it's a way better feeling of a queen. You feel way better, queen. Trust me. Yeah. Oh man. Y'all lucky Miss Goodbread don't really like this attention shit. But she could tell you, yo, it's a better feeling when you're in a man joint rather than having a man tied to your headboard and held hostage in your joint, manipulating him, getting all the lies and shit. Because once you go manipulating the man, you get the liar now. You get the cheater now. If you don't let that man be who he's showing you he is, you don't let him be who he's showing you he is, you gonna get the liar, you gonna get the cheater, man. And some of y'all like that. Because y'all got that need to be right. So y'all pick these dudes that you know gonna allow y'all to be right.
Do the shit for yourself. I'm talking about shit outside of these women. You ain't building shit, and most of y'all been raised by a woman. Women be babying niggas. They raise daughters and baby niggas.
Facts.
You got to understand, as a man, you got to get out in life and compete, to bring that inner dog out of you. You got to get out in life and you got to compete with yourself. You got to compete with niggas that's on your same peer level. You got to be able to be social enough and man enough to get game from niggas older than you. You also got to care enough and be mature enough and, you know, enough of a grown man to be able to give game to the niggas coming up under you. You got to have some shit as a man you stand on outside of all this scattered ass that hoes throwing at y'all every day. And bitches is not teaching their sons this. They're not. A female can't teach a man how to be a man. These hoes delusional, believing they're raising a good product without a man around. This is the problem now.
Exactly. You heard what Shorty said. Shorty said, I'm going to teach my son how to cash out beautiful girls. I said, oh, my God, yo. Oh, my God, yo.
You got to get around men. You got to build male resources for yourself. Y'all sit around with a bunch of bitches all day because it feel comfortable because you was raised by a woman all your fucking upbringing. And then y'all...
Nah, not even that, love, because she think he gonna cheat. So she have him tied to the hip like how she had the babies. You know what I mean, the same way she keep the babies, have him tied to the motherfucking hip. She think he gonna cheat, so she want him up under her all day and shit. So he can't even be productive because his cheating track record ain't clear. So he can't even go to the studio for the extra hours because the nigga a cheater. Cause he using her, cause he ain't got his survivals, he ain't got his basics covered yet. So he really don't like her, cause when you using a female to cover your basics, you don't like that shit. You'll end up in a fat bitch crib.
Y'all sit around and y'all let these women influence y'all mindset. Y'all let them persuade y'all on things. And females in this day and age, they mindset be trash. Trash. Y'all don't see what's going on? Just check my page. Look at the videos I post just on practical shit. These hoes get so upset just by logical, practical truth that can be proven with facts.
That's a fact. That's how I know y'all be in relationship caps. That's how I know y'all be in relationship caps. Cause if all I be doing is telling the truth. I don't know none of them bald head roaches personally to be attacking them personally, right? So when I say bald head roach, unless you a bald head roach, you shouldn't be offended. None of my sisters with sins get offended when I say that shit. They find that shit highly funny, not offensive. They find it laughable, comical, not offensive. Only the bald head roaches find that offensive. And that's mental illness right there. That is what you need to work on, man.
Y'all listening to these bitches on what type of father to be, on what type of man to be, on how to go about life, bruh. Come on. Come on, my G. It's statistically proven that single mothers produce the worst fucking product when we talk about raising a human being. The worst product. These bitches will hear me say this. Go Google it. Read it. It comes up on hundreds of different platforms. It's a statistical fact. These bitches every day will still turn around and do the same shit you see celebrities doing right now. It's just me and my baby. I'm gonna raise mine by myself. Oh my.
She ain't lying, boy. She ain't lying.
Yeah. Cause I'm a lot of niggas.
So, do you think that when you shake ass in the camera and stuff, like men are gonna look at this and be like, you know, that's a girl who I want to make my wife?
I don't give a fuck. I don't want these. Let me tell you something, baby. I was raised by my father. Fuck you niggas. I date one of you niggas and I keep two in the chamber.
So
at all times. Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm my wife.
Do you not want to be a wife one day, though? Do you not want to be a wife one day, though?
When I'm old, when you shake ass, I need to know your connotation as wife. Yeah. Because I'm a lot of niggas' wife. Okay. I'm a lot of niggas' type.
Do you have a ring?
I got plenty of rings. Bitch, I forgot to put my other pinky ring on. I'm iced out. Let me put the light on that shit.
But has a man ever...
Let me put the ice on that shit.
She said, I'm iced out. Wait, let me put the ring on. Yo, you can't make it up, guys. Spot on. And they'll walk around here acting like, what women y'all be around? What women be doing that? What women y'all got to get around different women? Yeah, yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. We know.
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
Nope.
Hundreds of different platforms. It's a statistical fact. These bitches every day will still turn around and do the same shit you see celebrities doing right now. It's just me and my baby. I'm gonna raise mine by myself. Oh my God, I need this. Just me and my child finna fuck the child up because they trying to use the child to fill an emotional void within them. These women trauma feel toe the fuck up, broken, scarred, scorned, got a single mama mentality from they broke down ass single mama mentality that come from the late 60s.
Yo, don't mention Jesus. Our race ain't doomed. Our race is doom in itself. Don't mention Jesus on that. Jesus ain't got nothing to do with that. Jesus want us to do better. Jesus want us to tell the truth. Jesus want us to tell the truth. You know what I mean? Jesus want us to shame the devil. He wants us to shame the devil. He would shame the devil. In the Bible, in his words, he shames the devil. So why we want to walk around here and ignore it and act like it ain't happening? And then we want to not identify who is doing it. It's the mothers. It's these women. They're not getting better. We're not saying that the men is not doing fuck shit. We know that the men are doing fuck shit. But we also know that men are doing, some of those men are getting better. What about the women? Why are they not getting better at the rate that the men are getting? It's more alienated dads than it is deadbeats. Yes, it's way more dads that can't see and raise their child because the mother emotions than it is dads that just walked off. Let's stop playing dumb.
Early 70s, when they fucking had us replace the fucking father in the household, replace the concept of marriage with motherfucking welfare. This is when you bitches' parents and great-grandparents started to believe that it's better to get some food stamps, some fucking housing and cash assistance than actually building a family unit with a man. And this is why the youth is turning out to be trash and more trash and more trash.
And that's a fact, guys. That's a whole fact, y'all. Yo, Ken, you a fool for that, yo. We tipping over the cat box today. We throwing the whole cat litter over. And remember, I promised y'all something. And KDH, since he sent that dub, you know what I mean? Since he sent that dub, I'm gonna make end on that. I'm gonna make end on that. We gonna finish up that live, that Zoom that we was watching the last time we was talking about the mothers. Since we already threw the cat box over, we might as well continue.
Just believe it. It's where the concept comes from. If you want to keep a secret from a nigga, you put it in a book. This why you see me on live yelling, read, bitches, read, niggas, read. There is such a bigger agenda. This is not just Love Dorsey just saying some stuff for her own personal gain. Half of y'all don't even know. Don't know you, don't know your baby daddies, don't know your kids, but I care about the fulfillment and the fruitfulness of our people moving forward. This is why I'm trying to get y'all to kind of look and see what's going on outside of what's going on.
We appreciate it too, love. We so appreciate it.
Oh, I know y'all do. Every one of y'all in this Zoom, I know y'all do. 100%. I know y'all do. My issue is the people that don't yet appreciate it. The idea.
Look at Kayla Rose. Kayla Rose, all in her feelings right now, yo. Young Kayla, all in her feelings. Ladies, stop wasting for time. She's so emotional. She typing wrong and shit. Yo, look at her. Stop wasting your time. Just stop with black men. Like, seriously. Facts. That's what I'm telling my dudes to do. I'm telling my dudes, see, this is what they want us. This is what they do. This is what they telling us, guys. Look, they're telling us do not go into their stores. They don't want us to spend money in their stores. They got it. They store going to survive without us spending our money. So why are y'all so thirsty and so desperate to fuck with these women, bro? That's what we here to talk about today. They do not care about us. They care more about being liked and being people pleasers, pleasing the same people that is in the same position as them. Let them stop going in their stores. You see them, right? They do not want you in their stores spending money. They got it, bro. They're going to sell all that merchandise on its own. It's going to sell it. They're going to sell it on its own. In fact, they're going to sell it to other women. They're going to sell all that merchandise that's designed for a man to buy and enjoy. They're going to sell that to a woman. Let them. Please, guys, let them.
You're uneducated.
Exactly.
So Dorsey, today, I had a conversation. Well, I didn't have the conversation. She had it, and I listened. She was complaining.
Man, my guy Toxic Ring Scandal, he feeling the content today, yo. Y'all other ones don't be shy. Don't just let this man be the only one to support some quality content monetarily. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Know what I mean? Support the real truth, y'all. Y'all be at these other goofy ass channels, the clown nigga networks, just throwing your money, just throwing your money, like if they be saying something so monumental, like if they be saying something so revolutionary, and they don't be saying nothing, it be garbage, and y'all over here just, come on now, don't do that. Don't, at least hit the like button for me. At least hit the like button. Salute my guy, Toxic Ring Scandals, and he said it's meet the meat time. He said it's meet the meat time, because that's what they be doing. They want us. They get online talking, just stop messing with them black women. But when they get a black stick, unprotected with veins in it, and they ain't talking that same thing though.
You hit it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why I feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
About a teen kids, right? Just fast forward, they running away, they doing drugs, they having sex, and I'm like, okay, well, where is the chaos? Because they didn't just wake up and become this. She's like, well, their mama abandoned them. Oh, well, shit. Went off at the front porch and drove off and promised she was gonna come back and never did. That's totally different.
We don't like to talk about the root.
And that's what I told her. I said, you're sitting here with me, a woman you don't know, and you're talking about your stepkids as if they're doing something to you. But you never started with their mama left them and their dad don't protect them from you. Well, then I say, you look aggressive. You're aggressive as hell. You started with calling them
so
out
Chrissy, right. But okay, so now what about, and this is another part of it with us as women, right? I've dated men, I'm sure some of y'all have dated men where he is not doing right. Like just cut and dry. This ain't no feeling shit. Like this me talking. The nigga is doing wrong. His mother can see that he's doing wrong. As a fellow woman,
Exactly. This the part that they don't like to talk about. They don't like to talk about this. Deny. Don't come in here with your lace front this morning trying to be cute. Man, you get your feelings hurt. Understand, we talking real stuff. So if you don't like real stuff, go now. You don't got to put nothing dumb in the comments.
Fellow black woman, she can see that her son is doing wrong and she has influence over him. She says nothing. She encourages the wrongdoing. She is a part of the support system that keeps him doing the wrong.
Exactly.
We don't ever want to talk about this.
Nope.
We'll argue with that one mama based on dating her son. But as a collective, we never want to sit and discuss amongst women how with our sons, because they daddy wasn't around, based on whatever we had going on, we know our sons got some fucked up ways. We will ride this, that's my baby out to the end with no real accountability to better our son's mindset, to make him tougher and more of a man to be. This is why we just.
And then remember that video, remember that clip that I played where she had the nerve to sit her little funky self up there and question why would the man ask what are they gonna bring to his life if he be a stepdaddy to her little dusty little kids? I got the clip. Remember this shit?
Your kids are gonna be an asset to me if I was dating you.
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See,
I would never.
But
because you would never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
That's the thing.
That's insanity.
But see, I'm coming from a logical standpoint. You have to ask those questions.
Any woman,
and let me say one more thing.
It's going to let you say, how can your kids be No, sweetie. No.
It's the truth.
No, it's not. Because if we're talking about we're living in a world. Because we're talking about living in a world where you're constantly putting the male on this pedestal and you're forgetting that this is not the old days. So right now at this point, there are a lot of men that sit on a pedestal, but baby, their pedestal is way, way beneath that woman's. I'm not done. So when you say, what can you bring to the table? I feel like that goes both ways these days. Traditionally, back in old
man, we need to know that because I got a business, right? And I need to know what skills your son have. For one, because I might could hire him. I might could put some money in his pocket. I might could grow the wealth using him. You know what I mean? Putting him on. So what are you talking about? Why do y'all have these questions that can't be asked to women? Can't ask the bitch her age. Can't ask her what's religion. Can't ask her about politics, who she voting for. It's just all this dumb shit. Why is y'all operating in so much secrecy, but y'all want the real? Y'all want the truth from others. Y'all want others to be real with y'all, but y'all get to operate in secrecy. Like, nah, we ain't playing with y'all. Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off, no.
Just need men around. We need men.
I love all of y'all in this book club, but this is the first time I actually felt proud because of the shit that y'all been saying. I avoided all of that shit with having one son.
But it's Frank. I'm gonna tell Frank. But listen, it's sad. It's sad that the stance for black men that aren't going through this type of shit is, thank God I only had one. Because you can tell, like, I'm sure y'all know from Frank talking, he's a man that nobody could say don't care about his kid. And if he had more kids, I'm 100% certain he go hard for them like he do for his son. It's sad that the narrative is not, damn, I want to have more kids with a black woman or black women. It's like I know you do.
And I told y'all, I ain't never seen a black married man run up to a young man and say, yo, you should get married to a black woman. That's the best thing I ever did. It's just never gonna happen, bro. It's never going to happen. Why? Why? Why?
But I'm saying in the context of listening to what we're saying, you now know you gotta be careful. Cause you fuck around and have another one, Frank, with one of these women we talking about. You're gonna be back in court, fighting over nothing, getting called a deadbeat when we know you ain't.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that stuff.
I ain't saying you were. I'm saying it's a lot of men just like you that was never worried about that, and it became their story because they made a bitch feel some type of way.
Oh, yeah.
The right woman, and you know this, we will create the fucking narrative.
But thank you.
You're welcome. It says, in order to parent with conscious awareness, it's helpful to identify patterns that might have an impact on how we react. It says, when we are...
Her voice deep because she from Florida. She a Floridian. And she probably was a crybaby. She probably was a crier when she was young. You know, all them girls, all them little babies, all them little crying ass babies got the deep voice. But it's bothering you? Is it bothering you? Be right. She don't want to run nothing. She just want to teach the young girls how to stop being dumb. So that us men, when we get up off our MGTOW purpose, well, we never get up off our MGTOW purpose, but when we want to take a break, and, you know what I mean, enjoy some women companionship, we ain't got to pick a modern woman. We ain't got to just settle for modern women, because if women get to her information and my information, then they'll change and they'll be all right. So that you know what I mean, we as men, we can have some women. Because right now, we could do all the self-improvement we want. Ain't no woman, ain't no woman, you know what I mean? Ain't no woman deserve the level of work we got to put in on ourselves. It's not a lot of women out here that deserve that, bro. About 80% of them don't deserve that. 10% of them out of the 20 that's remaining that do deserve it, they taken. So that leaves you with 10% of women. You know what I mean? We need more. We need more than just 10%. So that's what she doing. So don't worry about all that. You know what I mean? Don't worry about all that. I'm telling you, the information, facts. A lot of people say like her voice deep, but don't let the voice and don't let how people look distract you from the information, because you can learn from anybody. Anybody can teach your son. Put you on the son. Salute to you, though. Good question.
Stressed, we often regress and get caught in old patterns that may or may not be helpful. A lot of us as adults, when we parented and when we were parented, our parents didn't realize this, and we didn't realize this until in this recent year of doing this self-work. We didn't realize, like, there's some shit I address, but then when I get stressed or overworked, or I'm in a space where I'm going through some new relationship shit, might not even be with my baby daddy, I then regress back to old behavior that I tried to purposely change from. Who can relate?
I definitely can.
It's important.
I feel like that's
go
the
ahead.
hardest part about learning. It's the hardest part about learning new information.
Yep.
It was one of the books you read where you get caught in that cycle of beating yourself up because I've learned this information, I'm reading it, I want to apply it, I want it to do better, but now I'm in the moment. Now it's my chance to apply it,
Yep.
and I can't.
Yep.
I go back to the same thing. Now I'm beating myself up. Now I feel bad.
This is, Sierra, this is when books like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, what else? Unfuck Yourself. What else? Whatever It Takes. These are
one on meditation.
And listen, the meditation comes after you realize that what I'm working against a lot of times is triggers and habitual behavior. Like Antoinette can introduce meditation to me. She can introduce yoga, a number of different stress relieving activities, right?
Pay attention. This is how you know that prayer that you're doing work. Because people could, all she's saying is people could tell you about, go pray. You should pray on it, pray on it. But if you don't do something before the prayer, which she gonna put you on to, then you capping. You capping that prayer cap. That prayer cap. Oh, he can't tell people how to pray. Yes, I can. Because I got good results in life. I'm not running around here being mingy to myself and to others.
I'm not fully aware that what I'm trying to fix is habitual behavior that's triggered by certain shit in my unconscious mind, certain stuff with my paradigms, my core beliefs, my programming. When we get done with the yoga, I'll go right back to doing the bullshit.
Exactly. That's why you have to identify it first so that you know what you're praying for. You just don't go praying. You know what I mean? You got to identify what it is so that you know what you're praying for, so that you know what it is you're looking for when you're reading the word of God. Or you're going to go looking for it to make something out of what you already have in your head, in your mind, and you're not going to get good results for that. Then you're not going to see the purpose in even doing it that way.
This is why when I say stuff like meditate, yoga, things like that, people will do it and come back and say it didn't work.
Exactly. Dummy.
And I'm sure some of y'all have recommended certain books or certain stuff. And if the person didn't get a real understanding, they come back and, yeah, I read it. It ain't do nothing. It ain't work. Well, what if we did that, love, and it ain't do nothing? You gotta, the first things first, you gotta understand your traumas, where you get your ways from. We didn't just get like this. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of us that really believe my narcissistic ex-husband or my baby daddy did it to me. You have to be.
Salute, Wanda El Barrio. I'm from Spanish Harlem, 116, 117 from Madison Avenue. So I already know. Salute. PR, what's going on? We live in Puerto Rico.
Some sort of damaged person to attract a narcissist. They're not attracted to whole. Listen, this is the point.
Exactly, yo. So all you ladies that run around here, because he a narcissist, and I got a narcissist, and I told y'all gotta address the dummy in y'all. Y'all got to go address the dummy in y'all. Until y'all realize that y'all dumb, and you got to go fix that, get rid of that dumb, y'all gonna keep bagging the same type of person. You're gonna keep bagging the same type of person. A narcissist.
To doing the bullshit. This is why when I say stuff like meditate, yoga, things like that, people will do it and come back and say it didn't work. And I'm sure some of y'all have recommended certain books or certain stuff. And if the person didn't get a real understanding, they come back and, yeah, I read it. It ain't do nothing. It ain't work. Well, what if we did that, love, and it ain't do nothing? You gotta, the first things first, You gotta understand your traumas, where you get your ways from. We didn't just get like this. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of us that really believe my narcissistic ex-husband or my baby daddy did it to me. You have to be some sort of damaged person to attract a narcissist. They're not attracted to whole. Listen, this is the part. We have all these podcasts and all these people talking, oh, he was a narcissist. I heard one of y'all say earlier, yeah, my ex who was a narcissist. Great. I believe you. I genuinely believe y'all. The part y'all leave off is those type of people have a type. Ain't no narcissist jumping in my DM. Ain't no narcissist taking me on no dates. The reason why, because you can't pour that shit on me. Ain't nobody gaslighting me. Ain't nobody, because time you do it, you did it to try to manipulate me. I got.
And now this is vice versa, right? When you a healed dude, when you're not a fish hole monkey, you know what I mean? You're not just sitting there just staring at the fish hole, watching the fish, and you on your purpose. You ain't attracting a modern woman. A modern woman don't even like you. She be like, what up? These modern women be like, what up, Gus? What up, Gus? And keep it moving. What up, Gus? In their best outfit. You know, the outfit that they try to get you and draw you into and try to, man, listen, I used to work in strip clubs, bro. You know what I mean? That's that level of, oh, that's my little brother. Oh, that's just my little brother. That's how they, you know what I mean? They don't even try that fuck shit that they do on y'all. They don't do that to me, bro. They don't do that to me. It works both ways. When you a healed female, a narcissistic man, he gonna skip right over you like, oh, hell no, nah, sis, son. Do you know what they're gonna say? I would fuck this shit. I would fuck the shit out of her. Because they know they can't. But in their mind, you know what I mean? I would, you know what I mean? Because they know she not a dummy. Shout outs, we in the UK. We over in the pond. Man, yo, we lit. We international with it, y'all. Pat yourselves on the back, y'all. Hit that like button on the check-in, guys. We lit. Righteous Fear taking over. Undefeated.
Got your ass somewhere feeling uncomfortable. You came in as a predator. Nigga, you ended up a prey. Because my mind's so woke. I done poured into myself and worked on me and checked myself in so many ways. I done checked my generational curses. I'm always evaluating me. I'm an open.
Why are you worrying about that, Keith McGuire? Keith McGuire, yo. Just cause we wanted to see her anyway. We just wanted to see a different side of love. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? We at the Righteous Fear. We know that it's time. It's time. Oh, it's time, y'all.
You don't actually have to comment anything negative about what I know and about what people praise me on knowing. Y'all hop on my, oh, she got on, why she got that on? You could actually just grind hard, and if you feel like, you know, you want to get your body done or you want to go to the gym and work out, you know, you have the same access to the same resources that all the rest of us do. You could change your diet and eat no carbs like I do. You can go under the knife and go get yourself together that way by stacking you up some bread to be able to pay for that. Or you can go pay for a trainer, or hell, you can go just get with a group of friends that's motivated to go work out and work your ass. You don't actually have to come on my page and be bothered by nothing you see, because I don't ask a bitch to come here. But all of this stuff is reflective of your esteem about self. It's the same when you see dudes and they looking at other dudes, and because the nigga done pulled up and he got all his money or his jewels on, you hear niggas saying, well, I don't know why they be buying all that stuff. You could just mind your business. Or you can go buy the stuff too, or you can worry about it not, because it ain't your money.
That's a fact, and I go for anybody who want to deflect and detract anything and to try to disqualify the message because of how her voice sounds, because it's hitting you. It's hitting you. You either a parent raising your kids to be dumb, or you a dummy, one of them kids that realizing, oh, my mom's ain't God. Nope, your mom's is not God. And I know how awakening that is when you realize that, when you get to that information that disproves everything, and it shows that your mother lied to you, and then you start to get a little a little woof of female nature, and you start to learn that female nature is very deceitful, and they gotta be like that because they got the nurturing bug, and the nurturing bug will lie to you to protect your feelings. You know what I mean? They want to see you safe rather than successful. Know what I'm talking about?
Been booked to my children in my relationship. You can't come around me with the fuck shit. When things don't make sense, my eyes wide open and not from an emotional space. I'm asking questions because nigga, I get horny by learning. I'm attracted by learning. You arouse me by teaching me something. So when you tell me some shit that don't make sense, you finna get a fuck ton of genuine, from a feminine space, questions that your narcissistic ass is not finna be able to answer. I ain't leave the narcissist alone. They left me alone.
Right.
Facts.
Right. Facts. And he just too stubborn. He too controlling. He disrespectful. He rude. It don't matter what you say. Just get away from me. Should I start giving you some words? Is you gonna go? Is you gonna go? And that's how y'all gotta be. But that's how you know you ain't really here if you keep attracting these narcissists.
Niggas that's into games, they pass me up. I ain't out here saying I don't fuck with these type of niggas. Them type of niggas don't fuck with me. They don't. If I tried to pull one, I don't think that I could. They get uncomfortable.
Right.
I used to feel bad that my DMs wasn't as booming anymore like it used to be. And I'm like, Chrissy, you're not even in that fucking space no more. These niggas already know.
You heard how they get a dopamine hit by their DMs just booming. Those are just options. And clearly, if a nigga is in your DM, it's either because you marketed sex or he a weirdo. You know what I mean? Because we know that meeting in person is everything. So that DM hopping and, you know what I mean, jumping in DMs, that's old school. That when social media first came out with the DMs, that was hot. Down in the DMs, you know what I mean? But that shit ain't dope.
Like,
they call me sis. Sis,
yeah,
auntie.
That's
Them niggas, they jump in my DM. Damn, sis, you talking that shit, boy. You describing me to a T. I ain't gonna lie, I was like that with my last baby mama. But keep doing what you're doing, sis. Nigga know to call me sis, because you already knowing that shit ain't going on over here. I don't have to say, oh, he's a narcissist, or oh, because I know they have a type. What I'm working on is not being that type. I ain't working on exposing them as a narcissist or a gaslighter or a liar. My nigga, you could be.
And that's a fact, yo. And let me tell y'all something, y'all. Just so y'all know, you know what I mean? Let me give y'all a little humbling moment myself, because I wasn't always this attractive. You know what I mean? I was not always this attractive. I used to be the little brother to a lot of these women. The attractive females, they used to always little brother me, bro. Little bro me. They used to always little bro me, bro. The ones I used to like, too. You know what I mean?
Whatever you want to be. I'm going to be what I know attracts healthy. The sooner we as females get more attracted to that than trying to expose a nigga, the sooner you won't even have them type of niggas coming down your block.
Facts.
It ain't about being, and it's not about being strong. It's about focusing on just being a grown woman. Like the whole concept is when we talk about dating, I'm not talking about the Love Dorsey online. When you're dating a woman like me, all I care about is remaining in my femininity. So if you give me too many situations where I'm coming up out of what I know I'm supposed to be in, that's my red flag, not because of you, but because of me. I gotta go. This is bringing.
Ken, that's not necessarily true. Narcissists don't go after people that go with the light. You see what this girl said right here? This girl right here. Oh, I deleted her clip, but let me get that clip. This girl is a true blue narcissist, and she told you she ain't going after nobody with no light. She knows she can identify the people with the light, and the people with the light can identify her. So those are the people that the narcissists stay away from. They stay far away from the people with some sense. Now, when they sense you ain't got no sense, and they sense you lusty, once they know you lusty, you know what I mean? Because remember, a lot of guys running around here, they red pill knowledgeable, they red pill aware, but then that red pill activated. Once a chick gets you lusty, that red pill shit going out the window. Especially the dudes that took in too much of that fruit punch pill. That pill that got a little bit of red and then sprinkled in with a bunch of other colors. You know what I mean? Nah. A chick, listen to what she tell you, bro. This is a narcissist. She a true blue narcissist. Listen to her.
The thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just, I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of, energetic-wise, are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them. And the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So, back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And, you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Man, Earth King, yo, I'm sitting there thinking of that, right, yo, and it's been times y'all have corrected me, like, yo, bro, that's that. That's not that, Mr. Brad, yo, you wrong. And it's how you do it, ain't, you know what I mean? Yo, Ken, you know, man, Earth, stop it, man. But take notes, y'all. Take notes, ladies. That's how men do. But you see what she said, Ken? Because, you know, most men forget that men, period. It don't matter if you got $1 in your pocket. You as a man in this society have value, period. You are the prize, period. Any female can use any man for something, for resource-wise. So as a man, all men have value. All men are the prize. And women know that. They just be reaching for the more valuable men. But as a man, all men have value. You know what I mean? And that's why narcissists, they want that man with the energy, but they know they can't fuck with that man with the energy. So they'll grab up a dummy. They grab up a man with value, because all men have value, and they'll just grab him up and run him for all his value. All while looking over at the dude that she really want. You know what I mean? This is where you get the women that settle for the beta male providers, but cheat on him with the alpha males. They don't really want the alpha males. They do not want the alpha males. They don't want to keep the alpha males. They just want that companionship. They want that raw D with the veins in it from a manly man. They like to be manhandled. Handled by a man. True story, y'all. Don't take that the wrong way. But y'all better start manhandling these girls, man. Slap them on their booty. Make them feel like a lady, bro. Y'all be in these relationships playing real relationship caps, pretending you scared to touch her on your girl, scared to touch her. You know what I mean? You got her feeling like a man. Y'all be the reason why these women be walking around here like a man, because y'all be in relationships with them and y'all be acting like the female. You gotta slap her on the booty, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta yank that, pull that little lace front, let it lift a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, come on, man. You picked her, right? But that's how you know you be picking women for survival, because you like her house more than you like her, bro. Y'all be liking her house more than y'all like her. Y'all better stop it, bro. Y'all better stop it, bro. We are simple. Women make shit difficult.
Nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest. Men are attracted to a woman that's
niggas are fuck that. Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, None of them ever got a fucking ring. Everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be, none of them got a stable household. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks get pissing on them for 25 grand.
True story.
Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house. None of them same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle. So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL.
Ever.
Chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like because of clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happier than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want?
They insecure. Insecurities are the biggest driving factor.
Saw something on your IG where you said a bad bitch is an illusion.
Man, let me break that shit down for you, man. When y'all look at a woman, you say, okay, she bad. What does that really mean? And I just broke it down. You see a bad woman, you gonna say, okay, she got a nice long weave or, nice long hair. She got nice pretty eyes. She got nice lips. She got eyelashes, eyeliner. She got a face painted on. She got an ass. Maybe she got titties. She got, nice little bag on. So what I'm saying is reevaluate what a bad bitch actually is. Y'all putting so much value on a bad bitch, but you can build that for $15,000 to $30,000. So how valuable is something if you can buy it? It's not that valuable. Things of real value are things that you can't buy because those are things that are priceless. That's a lot of game. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is this. These dudes is getting something that costs $15,000 and $20,000 and then spending $50,000 on it. You get what I'm saying? You're buying something for more than it costs. Would you go to a car lot and a car that costs $20,000 and pay $50,000 for it? That's what these dudes is doing by getting this bad bitch that's really $15,000 worth of work, and you spending 50 and taking her here and doing this and doing that and elevating her to this status. Man, I could go get any woman to turn her into a bad bitch, and I've done it before. Yeah. So what I'm saying is stop putting so much emphasis on a bad bitch. Put emphasis on something that's valuable. Character, integrity, her being a solid individual, her having a pleasing personality. That is elementary thinking. You haven't elevated your mindset when you're still so focused on looks. That's elementary to me.
Bringing out parts of me that I'm not trying to be. This stuff I went and worked on the hills, and I know that it's not necessary. It's not necessary for me to have a relationship. I worry about me and just being a woman. I want to smile. I want to laugh. I want to stay in my place. You want to order for me at the restaurant. You want to get in the door. Speak when spoken to. The idea is in my relationship, my man is the man. He don't got no choice. If he was anything else, he'd have left already. Because I ain't doing it. I'm not taking out no motherfucking garbage. I'm not fixing shit. I'm not doing nothing but looking cute and being a helpmate and doing my part to support him. And being a mother to my children. A mother. Not a mother and a father. Just a fucking mother. You will never see me online saying I'm the mama and the daddy. Y'all tell me happy Father's Day, bitch. I'm a mother.
Miss, we not trying to sleep with this woman right here, and we don't come to channels to look at women and try to sleep with her. It's 380 people, so we all know we couldn't. She's only one of her, so we're not here for that. We're here for her information. So nice try, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. What part was it that triggered you? What part was it that showed and reflected on how you live, your lifestyle? What part was it? Which part? Just go on and show us some more of your hand, man. Show us some more of your hand, please, please. Cause nobody here is is trying to sleep with Love Dorsey. This is our sister. We don't do that incest stuff. You know what I mean? We understand that modern black women are the new predators, but we don't do that. We don't do that. You know what I mean? So now what part was it that bothered you, ma'am? You know what I mean? No man should want a woman. We don't want her like that. So what you talking about? Try to be slick. Little bald head roach.
Mother and only that. Bitch, it's hard enough keeping up with just that. I ain't nobody daddy. I'm a mama, and that's all the fuck I want to be. And my children know from a child, I'm a mother. And I'm not your only resource. You better utilize family.
You're right though, but a lot of people do got emotional damage, and those be the ones that like to lie, and those be the ones that like to stay and make believe, and they want things to be the way they want it to be, but they are the way they are. And that's why those people, they got to go fix that for themselves. They gotta go fix that for themselves. You know what I mean? People do walk around here sick and they don't go fixing it. They wear it. They wear that mental illness and attitude and know-it-all. They put the know-it-all helmet on and try to disguise the fact that they sick, they poor, then they're stagnant. You know what I mean? And people got to stop that. People got to learn how to intake the whole truth, not just what will make them feel good. And they got to learn how to intake the whole truth. And they got to learn how to stop trying to make people be who they need them to be for their feelings. Let people be who they are. You get the purest form. If she stopped the curses, then the message going to change. And this message slap. The message slapping right now. People getting it. What she talking about is A100. Whether it's a curse word, whether she pull a crack pipe out and a whole crack rock and smoke a crack rock out right now in this live, right? Her whole message still was slap. And we got to stop and we got to get out of the habit of that. Stop trying to change people to fit your feelings and take in the information. You know what I mean?
Give a fuck whether I fuck with him or not. You build your own relationship with him. You need more than me. I don't know everything. Even as a Love Dorsey, my kids know I don't know everything. They get rides and resources and money and time and all kind of shit out of everybody in the family. I taught my kids how to work. They motherfucking went through all through this bitch. They know how, if mama ain't available for it, they know how to call uncle. Uncle ain't available, call granddaddy, call stepdaddy, call your real daddy, bitch, call your cousin, call your godmama, call the lady across the street that's familiar with, call.
Nah, but the mothers in our community, they try to teach the kids that I'm all about me. All you need is me. All you need is me. So they cut them off from all of these resources. Even if you wanted to help a kid nowadays, you don't even help him because of his mama. Because of his mama, a kid that would need resources and need help, you need some information, you be like, get out of here. You be like, on some real shit. And then the mothers that know I'm talking about them, they'll be mad. They'll frown at that statement. Oh, that's wrong. No, you're wrong. And you knew you ain't know nothing and you ain't have nothing, so you shouldn't even brought them into this world. Now you want society and the community to raise and be responsible for some shit you sat there and enjoyed. Man, cut it out. Knock it all the way off, bro.
Did you know that women's expectation for men who don't have it are higher for the men who actually have it? You think I'm tripping, right? You have a regular 9 to 5. She expects trips, roses, a diamond ring, a Birkin bag. She expects for you to put her in a Benz. Don't you know she'll get around somebody that can actually do all of that for her effortlessly, and she will not demand it. She won't even expect it, because at the end of the day, all she really wants to do is be around the money. She wants to be around the attention. She wants to be around the name. She wants to be around the fame, but you'll go right back to your environment and charge somebody top dollar to deal with you that's struggling just like you. You think that I'm lying? Do you think that these NBA players are jumping through hoops to deal with these women? No, they're not giving them nothing but a wet ass.
And that's exactly right, bro. So you don't fall for it, guys.
Them their resources to you. I built this shit a certain way. You good. If I can't do it, you still good. That mentality, if I don't come through for my kids, ain't nobody gonna come through. I don't know what that feels like. Everybody come through for mine in some of the same ways that I come through.
When I was in that mindset, a lot of that was like really fear-based. Like, it was like I was raised to fear everything that I was actually supposed to go through in life. The things that I was supposed to take care of, bills, relationships, all that stuff. When I really realized what my true problem was, it was I lived my life on fear. I went to work every day on fear that my bills wasn't going to be paid. I couldn't get along with my man out of fear that he was cheating. It was just so much fear in behind the way I lived my life. It was for me, it was really what drove me, or actually what attracted narcissists.
Yeah. Yes, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you hear it's the most ignorant shit I see females do. we sit and we talk about what type of man we just experienced. And we don't realize in every word that we use to describe the man, it also describes things that are wrong with us. And this, in the simplest form, to not trigger yourself, just think about like scary movies and murder movies and things like that. The killer targets a certain type. They don't go and pick out people, watch this, with a strong foundation and women with fathers in their lives. And they go pick out a bitch walking in a dark alley by themselves, lost, blind, crippling, crazy, and knock their ass across the head. So when you think about this, because I'm telling y'all, I really study this. Social scientists study these things. When you look at even the most criminal of criminals, I'm talking about when we get into serial killers and people that molest and rape children, these people are studied, right? They studied so we can understand their ways and shit. There are so many different documentaries and college Harvard papers written on pedophiles and things like that, and they explain one of their main keys on targeting which household to pick out children to molest are ones without fathers. And y'all hoes running around, bitch, I do everything by myself. Ain't no nigga laying up over here. These households the pedophiles target. They look for kids, little boys, little girls that don't have a solid father figure.
Dummy.
When I'm seeing this shit, I'm over here. Hey, my kids got uncles, got daddies, bitch. I got brothers. I got brothers. Men in my family retired from the military. They got their gun license. They told them, bring your fuck ass over here fucking with us if you want to. Men pulling up.
Facts. I'm on social media being smart, not dumb. They on social media being dumb because I'm a single mother and F my baby daddy, and the pervs just sitting there like, oh yeah, oh word, yeah, All right, keep telling us, You know you vulnerable.
Y'all over here, it's just me, my 5 sisters, my mama, ain't no men around. And the pedophiles is on documentaries being recorded saying, I go into schools and different communities and I look for women that need help with certain things. They don't have men around because men see shit that we don't see as women. We be operating out of fear, right?
Yep.
These niggas be having a strategy as pedophiles. Y'all hoes don't even realize this independent shit, it fucking lines up with what they want. Y'all grooming them for these type of people. Looking for boys with low self-esteem, no father figure in their life, not too much access to men. I could come around, play mentor to him. He has self-esteem issues. And this is when you get him to, hey, touch right here. Does that feel good? Turn around. I'm just going to rub on your backside leg. He's scared to speak up. You took that nigga daddy away. Now he don't got no fucking voice.
Yo, can one of the mods undo Hollywood? I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. Hollywood got caught for electric. I'm sorry, Hollywood. I'm sorry. If you can hear me, can one of the mods undo Hollywood? That the other dude was trolling and Hollywood typed exactly as I hit the button. You know what I mean? Why is y'all come on, y'all distracting yourself. We not talking about S and N's and all that.
I understand this about the damage that we doing. And I could go deeper, but when you ignorant and you think everything is just about you being mad at your baby dad, hoes don't know the first about what the fuck they're doing. And when I'm raising my daughters, because I'm raising all.
They don't, yo. They talk to y'all like if they know, like they got this manual book on how to be a great mother and all this and that, and they don't. They learning on the fly, bro. And they so cautious of how you learn on the fly. Like, listen, bro, it takes 2 to make a baby, right? That's what you say. That's what you use. That's what you use when it benefits you. It takes 2 to make a baby. So why do you try to make all the decisions for this child? It takes 2. So give me my half and mind your business to go pour into you. They can't do that though. Why they can't do that? Why sisters can't give men they half and go mind their business and go pour into themselves? Why they can't do that? What's so hard about that? What's so hard about equal parenting time? Why do you need my money to raise my child? Give me my child. What's the problem? It'd be kept. It'd be quiet too.
Daughters, I make sure they know. Even when you're dating, my oldest daughter, men need to know that men is coming behind you. You need to lead with, when you on dates with these niggas, your father is in your life. You not only have one father, you have two. You have a stepfather and you have a real father. And you got uncles, and then your mama got uncles, and your mama got brothers and other men that's willing to pull up by you. Watch this. Niggas that beat on bitches, it make them think twice. If every time you hit this female, you was finna get your ass beat to damn near death, you would think twice about picking this type of female. And when they interview niggas that's locked up, that beat bitches or pimp hoes and shit like that, they look for women with no men around. And y'all hoes steady walking around, fuck these niggas, ain't no men around, bitch, it's just me. You're a prime example for a pimp or a sex trafficker. Y'all hoes want to go on these trips. Don't want no niggas to know where y'all at and shit. You're the perfect type to scoop up at one of them hotels or a resort somewhere and take your ass to another country and stick it in every hole you got. Yo.
That's a fact. And young ladies, yo, this is triggering because the ladies you chill around, the old women you chill around, they sit there and lie to you. You know what I mean? They want you to fail just like them. Understand, I'm your brother. I'm Mr. Goodbread. If you new to me, my name is Mr. Goodbread, and I'm your brother. I'm not your friends in the street. So I get to slap you right in the head with the truth. And who you gonna tell? Because I tell mommy for you. That's who I am, all right? Understand, I get nothing for lying to you and pandering to you and sugarcoating anything to you. You know, I get nothing for that. And you get nothing for that either, dummy.
Daughter being groomed for that because you done developed her into a space of a certain fear that men aren't valuable. I have never experienced in any relationship, even my worst of worst relationships, of a nigga trying to put his hands on me. It's not because I'm no better than women that got hit. My people's coming about me. My father is coming about me. When a nigga meet me, he meet my dad. If I call my dad right now and say the fucking table in this motherfucker need the leg looked at, he coming. So a nigga knowing if I put my hands on her, she got her fucking big ass older brother. This nigga be having guns and shit in that goddamn Jeep truck, like her daddy around every other day. No, she gonna tell these niggas. She already vocal. Like, it ain't going down. I'm not their type. What you said, Frank?
Because I teach my son, because I find every opportunity to teach him something that kind of goes with what I've been showing him throughout, him raising him by myself. So today I was talking to him. He got some little friends over by my cousin apartments and everything. So the little boys, I want to say about 6 and 8, but he friends with the younger one. The younger one look up to him. So they come outside. They ain't got no shoes on. They ain't got no shirt, and they stay all the way around the corner. So I'm talking to him. I'm telling him, like, they missing their daddy out their life just like you missing your mom. He was like, well, what you mean? I was like, well, I don't allow you to come outside with no shoes. And I said, you know why? So he goes, yeah, so I won't, go to the hospital, I won't step on the shop. Like, it's protection. You always need to protect yourself even when I'm not around. I said, but they don't have that. They don't have that guidance that I'm giving you. But you don't have that nurturing side that I can only give you so much of that. Because I'm going to treat you like a boy. They got the mom, but they ain't got the dad.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah, of course. I told you. So, school teachers call this out. School teachers can tell which boys have fathers or men influencing them in their upbringing and which don't. And bitches is still walking around like, my son's straight, he fine.
Yo, how about this? When you single mothers, when you send your kids to these parties, right? When you send them to the little kid parties and the little kid that you send them to happens to have 2 parents, how about we can see your kid is weak, bro? We can see. Your kid don't have no competing skills. Your kid give up fast. He don't want to compete. He want me to just give him the prize and shit. He want the easy way out. We could see that. Other people could see the way you just raising them inadvertently slimy. You love them, but you're inadvertently, because of your feelings and your inability to get rid of that hatred and hurt from their old relationship so that you could be back to who God created. Your inability to do that got you self-sabotaging yourself, man. You know what I mean? At some point, your enemy, not even your enemy, you become your own worst enemy. You know that, man? You know what I mean? Like you looking at me like I'm the op right now. You're gonna log out from this live stream. You ain't gonna listen to anything that was said here, but I'm the op. You're gonna go sit around your bald head friends and listen and suck in everything they say, make choices and decisions, lose, come back to my channel just to look at me as your op though. I'm the op. You ain't use none of my information to lose, because you're gonna lose, but you ain't use none of my information, but I'm the op. You got to start making it make sense, my girl. It feel good, but it look dumb. You know what I mean? The truth is not attractive, but the truth is what's gonna set y'all free. Cause people got y'all believing a lie. And that lie got y'all stagnant and not really working, not really pouring in. Because y'all think y'all finished. Y'all think y'all done. And you're not. So much work needs to be done. And it's a lot of men. And I stand on that. It's way more men digging in the mud, getting they shoulder deep in that mud, changing the laws of their mind than we have women. We have a few sisters. We have a few sisters with sense. But it's we need more. We need way more. You saw I said that with the men? Because society forces men to dig their hand in that mud. Because ain't nothing given to us. Society incentivizes women not to dig their hand in the mud, to stay and remain dumb and slow.
But strangers can look at your son and tell with his interaction with other children that he's missing his other half. But we as the ones with them every day, for some reason, we play blind as women. Like we don't see what the fuck going on. It takes...
They know what's going on. No doubt, DJ, you know I had the, you know what I mean? I had to upgrade that right there. Cause I don't know. I think you can control the mod. Like you could check the mods. Cause you know what I mean, shit be outrageous out this mother. I know you and KDH. You know what I mean, one of the few that got that one.
It takes a village. It takes for you to purposely build a group of resources made up of men and women to support your child. That is what it takes to thrive in this world, not the opposite.
I was watching a Netflix documentary called Scout.
Harrison Spence, salute and thank you for your purchase, man. Thank you for your purchase. I get it. I haven't got a chance to thank you. You know what I mean, for your purchase over there at the Good Bread Factory. Y'all get on over there and support the channel, guys. Y'all get on over there and support the channel, yo. Salute, Harrison. Thanks for all your support, bro. Word, yo. Hold on while you here, while I got you here. Let me take care of you real quick, hit you with one of the wrenches. Salute to you. And let me drop that link to the merch. So you guys could get on over there and support the channel while you support yourself. So you get something out the deal. You know what I mean? For supporting your favorite channel. That's how that works. You know what I mean? Give me a second. Swivel Movement. Siva, I hope I said that right. Siva Swivel Movement. Salute to the movement. You already know. You already know. Hold on, Mr. Strange Media. I'ma hold you down in a second, bro. I'ma hold you down in a second. You know I take care of my peoples, yo. Silver Swizzle. Have you watched our show? Do you know our clips? All right, CV. Have you watched our clips? Have you watched like our side clips? You get to pick side clips when you cash out, when you super chat or cash app over here. So if you know our side clips, then put it in the chat which one you want me to play. If not, then I will pick it on the house. But you got to come by more often so you can learn these side clips. Because when you spend money over here, I want to treat you nice because people don't give me nothing. Because of my knowledge, right? they get intimidated by me, or they even hate on me, or they get jealous. So they think I got it. So they don't treat me like how they treat the victims. So I want to make sure people that give me their hard work money, I want to make sure I treat them nice, because I understand and I respect the transfer of wealth and power. So, I get it. I get it. Others don't. So I definitely want to take care. You said you be working. You on break right now? All right. Well, sis, I'ma play one. And going with the theme of the show. Fellas, I done told y'all many times. They can only get you with the lust. If you not lusty, they won't turn you into a dusty. Put that by God.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Facts. Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there. Mr. Strange Mania, what's going on? I've always enjoyed watching intelligent people talking, preaching, and things, and real facts on how things. Man, you already know, man. I seen you in here before. I definitely seen you in here before. I seen you in here. We got the best chat, because we got the most realist, we got the most truthful chat, the most realistic chat. I told y'all, we might not be the smartest, because there's always room to learn, right? What we know today gonna change tomorrow, so we ain't the smartest. We ain't the funniest. We laugh, but we be dead serious though. So we not the funniest, but we just gonna be the realest. We gonna be the truthful. We gonna be the most truthful. All that other stuff, they can have them other awards. Give us the most truthful, the brutally honest award. That's the award we want. You know what I mean? All that other stuff, cat and crab leg. We don't eat that. We don't do the seafood. Young Goldie, 5,000. 5,000 say Young Goldie, yo. It gotta be 5,000. My God. My motherfucking God. My man. My main man. All right, hold on. Let me throw that wrench out there for my guy. Let's get back to the show, though, guys. Let love wrap this thing on up, because this is the conversations that we need to have. We need to address these things, and not to purposely trigger anybody. Just when you address it, remember, it start with addressing it, then you pray on it, because now you know what you need to pray for. Now you know what you need to map out. If you never address it, then you never gonna see a problem with it. All right, and you're gonna go on to continue to make poor choices and bad decisions, and then pretend like you ain't do that. You did that. We saw you. We saw you. Everybody saw you. We know you did that. You did that. You're a five-time baby mother. Like, stop playing. We see you. Your kids show us that that's what you chose to do. 5 times, man. You did that.
Scouts honor the other day, and it was about the Boy Scouts, and they were saying that they went after the kids that had just a mother in the house.
Yes, but this is the thing. I want y'all to understand this though. I've read books on this stuff. I've read documentaries and papers that were written. When they go into prisons, the worst of the worst, the people that are like habitual child pedophiles and men that have been to prison multiple times for beating on women and taking advantage of women, men that have sex trafficked and grabbed up girls that not underage, but like 19, 20, and took them and manipulated their mind into, and they've had these men explain your strategy. Like, explain. Give me your blueprint on how you pick out motherfuckers. Majority of these criminals target single mother-headed household products. And then we right here talking about, bitch, I'm gonna raise my kids by myself. It's a bitch pregnant right now somewhere saying, I don't need nobody. I'm gonna take care of my baby by myself. It's a pedophile somewhere saying, yeah, do that. Yeah.
Facts. Dummy. Big dummy, yo. Big dummy.
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came.
Yep, do that. Raise them by yourself and groom them into that same mentality you have, so I can catch the motherfuckers in a dark alley somewhere with just your stupid ass and knock you out and take them.
Love, I'm realizing now that my mom did parent me out of fear, and out of her fear of something happening to me, she kept me away from most of the males in my family. Like, I wasn't allowed to spend, time with them or anything. It took a male friend in college to tell me, like, you're putting yourself in vulnerable situations, because she would say, do this, a man will do that. He's going to do this to you. But it was out of fear and emotion.
And she said a male friend. It took a male friend. They teach y'all, the men do this. She said it took a male friend to tell her the truth. I'm your brother.
Yep. But when I felt comfortable and I didn't feel like he was a danger,
was wide
there was
open.
no logic behind
Yep,
it.
you was
It
wide
wasn't,
open.
don't do this because of this. It's don't do this because of emotion.
Yep.
When I felt like I was comfortable, I was wide open. He was like, I know you're not a bad girl, but you put yourself in positions to where if somebody wanted to do something to you.
You was green,
but
Jamie.
so naive.
You was green.
Yo,
Your mama made you green, and you're the perfect product at a college campus for a nigga to rape or gang rape or manipulate you into believing that you his girlfriend when you're the perfect type. And not just niggas. Mean girls target people.
And the sad shit about it is they gonna say, she make her own decisions. I ain't teach her that.
Like that. You don't have a sense of value in men and women. You have a fear for men. We could play on that. You ever seen a group of girls bully a girl? You a perfect product.
She even going back to keeping babies when they're young. She put the fear in me that, men don't know how to handle babies if they're crying or upset. He'll shake your baby.
Yep.
Yes, sir. What's goody, bro? Yes, sir. 117th Madison Avenue, Harlem, New York. El Barrio.
Or he'll, do something to your baby. And I was keeping my baby closer to me, or when he had him, I'm constantly checking in and what's wrong with this and what's going on with that. And he did start to kind of keep him less. But I had to come into myself and be like, look, you had a baby by this man. He ain't done nothing to you, and he's not going to do anything to this baby. But she's the biggest, like, somebody don't do something to your son. And she'll tell me, it's
trauma.
It's your fault.
Listen, trauma. Trauma. I remember my daddy wiping my ass more than my mama. Trauma. And the thing is, when you don't have a upbringing where men are valued, it's hard to understand what I'm explaining. But from my perspective, it's hard to be y'all on the other side, because every male in my family is active with their children. Like, if y'all met my niece, I posted her on my page before. She's 1 going on 2. She don't like nobody but my brother. That's the only changer. Her own mother.
And that's a fact, yo. I told y'all that all of the time. That narrative getting old. Run off dads. That's old, bro. That's so 1980s, bro. We in 2024. Stop lying. Stop lying. These dudes put babies in y'all just so they can stay up in y'all house. They want their baby, bro, because they want their roof over their head. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying all of the time. You just don't want to admit you went inside the Dollar Tree shopping for that dude. And you now everybody got Saks Fifth Avenue dudes, or what appear to look like Saks Fifth Avenue dudes, but they really don't got Saks Fifth Avenue dudes. You know what I mean? So now you want your man to be a Saks Fifth Avenue dude, like out of thin air. Knock it off, sis. We see you. We know what you did. We know exactly what you did, ma'am. Yep, we damn near saw you.
You got condom?
No, I ain't got no condom.
You know what you doing?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
You gonna pull out?
Yes.
I just came back from the clinic and I found out I was pregnant.
No, sorry.
Hello? Hello? He hung up on her.
If you, my sister-in-law, if you met her, she would tell you, like, I'm sick of my baby. She tired of her. All she want is her dad. She ride his shoulder all day long. He's taller than all of us, so when we holding her, if he come around, she want him to get her because she's up higher and can look over the whole room. She only want him to change her clothes. Only want him to bathe.
Biology, the alpha male.
I don't know no other way. He damn near take care of a baby probably better than I do. Same for my uncles, same for my dad, this shit with this rape, I call it rape mentality. Fear somebody, if you go back to before your mom, either she experienced some sort of sexual assault or something with the child, or somebody above her did and programmed her. It's all fear-based.
It be your grandma. It be your grandma, because I'm going to tell y'all grandma, your mom's was down with OPP, but your grandma, your grandma had hard times, bro. So your grandma really don't trust men, bro. Your grandma don't trust men. Your grandma don't trust your granddad. And she taught that shit to your mama. And then your mama taught it to you. I'm going to tell you, just like that, that's that generational curse. That's that generational curse.
Because when you go to therapy, they will give you tools and things to work through your fear and your trauma and understand it's not a reality. Like nowadays, I mean, females will watch a movie where the stepmama did something to the children and then go out and act like their baby daddy girlfriend as the stepmama finna do something to their kids. It's retarded.
Exactly. And it makes something out of nothing just because she intook some foolishness.
It's y'all gotta really
the presence of a man.
Say that.
Just the presence of a man, and just the presence of a man in our home changed my life. My mother left my father when my brother and I were 3 and 4, and during about a 3-4 year period, my mother was single before she met my stepfather. So my brothers and sisters, my older brothers and sisters, they were all teenagers at the time. And one of my brothers had a creepy friend. He creeped me out. I was probably about 4 or 5 years old, but this boy creeped me out. Well, my stepfather comes along. And I remember this day like it was yesterday, sitting in the kitchen and my brothers and them coming in the house and this boy coming with him. And my stepdad looked at me. And I never seen him look at me like dead in my face like he did. He looked me dead in my face. And he didn't allow my brothers to bring no more of their friends over. And he knew this boy was making me uncomfortable. And there was no fight about it. There was no argument about it.
Because men,
him even having a discussion with my mother about it.
Men see stuff.
Men
see stuff that a lot of times as women we don't see. That's why when we talk about male predators, they look for the product of these single mother households. They're the most vulnerable, the easiest type to manipulate.
It was a blessing having him. He was life changing for us.
He was
actually the product of a good mother-father home. And when he and my mother met, me and my brother were at vulnerable ages. And we were in a household surrounded by adults. And none of the adults in the household picked up on that we were 2 little babies in a house full of adults. When he came into the house, he realized that. He understood that you got 2 babies here. You can't have, 17, 18-year-old boys running in and out of your house at all times of night. You got a daughter upstairs.
Yeah.
He was the first person that I ever heard bring this concept into our household. And I have 3 brothers. No one ever discussed my protection in the house. And it changes. And I see in households with women that don't have men around that nobody is protecting the young. There's no sense of safety in the house for the young women. It's very different, between before my stepfather and after. Life changes.
When you understand, like when you genuinely understand the value of men and women, because women, we're valuable as fuck, and men are equally as valuable. When you understand this, you develop a space of like, I don't want to be.
I love you like cook food, love, but tell the truth. Men is more valuable. Men are more valuable. Yeah. Men are more valuable. You know why, love. You know why.
Be a part of nothing that don't have men and women. Even when I go to female events, I look around for the male security. Because I understand that events like this, we're a target. It's a bunch of women. Where's the niggas with the badges and the little security shirts and like, I'm here, hey y'all, hey girls, hey ladies. Okay, I'm scanning the room. Where the security? If some shit jump off. Yes.
I noticed that people treat me very differently. Like if I'm between going out to dinner with my man or going out to dinner with some of my homegirls, the energy, a bunch of women together.
Big facts. Big FedEx. You get treated like a queen. You feel like it. You feel like a true celebrity when you're with your man, and you feel like some bullshit. You feel like one of them sheep when you're with your girls.
Or even a woman by themselves. You in public, I, at least me, I feel like I'm treated very differently than when I'm with my man.
I want, because I love what y'all saying, right? And this is so relevant. So in my early years of growing up, like 9th, 10th grade, 11th grade, ending part of middle school, I was a nerd tomboy, right? And so I was able to be around for a lot of the conversations that boys had. And when you get in high school, and then when I got in college, and you listen to the conversations that men have about what they could have did to a female after they got drunk or after they hit the joint, this is when you start to develop a new perspective on like the type of women that go through the things that they go through. Meaning like your type of personality attracts a lot of the shit that you go through. Men talk about how, man, bro, for real, I could have fucked, damn, big bro could have fucked. We just, we really weren't on that night, but she was wide open. I listen to stories with a lot of my dogs. They just laughing at how, bro, man, I met the bitch on the internet. She invited me over. Man, I went over there. Me and her watching a movie. I hit her with the whole, you look tense. You look. Let me give you a massage. Let me run. Next thing you know, I got the bitch naked. They talking about it like it's a fucking game.
Real shit.
They do.
And Frank, you know what I'm talking about. I spent a good firm amount of years in the streets. Like I remember being in spots with all my dogs, and they just having conversations about plays they made on bitches. And it was never the females that my dogs knew was like, this a grown woman, she in school to be a nurse, she ain't finna let you come over our house, boy, you can't hold her car. Like these women, they wasn't in there talking about them. They talking about the girl that like, hey, bro, shit, I pulled up with a bottle of Hennessy, and she took 2 shots, bitch. I only took 1. I let her hit the joint. Then I broke a pill in half. She hit that.
Yeah, like that chick that went on that date and ordered 3 Long Islands, and y'all talking about, he broke though. He broke because the bill was $110. Y'all don't see how she shouldn't have went on that date ordering 3 drinks, but it's okay to rock out on a man's pocket and not go on a date to get to learn a man. But y'all gotta, fellas, if you don't have a plan, messing with females, they gonna give you a plan. And they plan gonna be to mess your life up, giving them all your attention. They're gonna try to make you, they're gonna force you to take God off your pedestal and put them on your pedestal. And that's where you dead wrong, bro. You're done. You're done, son, when you do that.
Bitch, I just kept telling her how good she looked. She kept, niggas, I'm listening to them talk amongst themselves as just young men that at this time, all they trying to do is get some pussy. That's it. They ain't on no, no other shit. I'm just trying to, you and your whole family. I'm just trying to fuck as many hoes as I can fuck. I ain't telling them I love them. I ain't, trying to put a baby in them. But me and bro just keeping body counts on who can hit the most bitches in the city. That's how my dog's talking. I'm listening to them speak on. They targeted.
So shocked when I heard that, and after I heard that, it made me kind of change how I looked at them. Like, dang, you guys be getting down like that. I didn't even know. It was like, it shocked me when I found out. I was like, oh my goodness, this is
amongst
crazy.
The hardest
and they let you do that. They was like, yeah, they said to do it. I was like, oh wow.
But this what I'm saying.
The hardest part about that shit, to me, the hardest part about that shit is if it's a woman that a nigga actually care about, and we see that shit can happen to your daughter or your son or whatever, if you have both, it's getting them to see it from your perspective, because they can't see it based off of the personality or the love they have for their child, so they can't see beyond it.
Yeah,
and
but
when you try to share that shit, they get upset.
But Frank, this is what I'm trying to say. All of us know as women, we don't have, because this is the thing. I watch my dogs do it, but I also, as I got older in my, 21, 22, going out with my homegirls, I seen them walk they stuff into the shit. Like, I ain't giving the niggas all the credit. If you understand what I'm saying, they mamas raised them without a father. That's what first make you a target for one of my dogs. He didn't make you take the shot or pop the part of the pill. In no way am I saying my dogs was young. Like, I'm right there with them. They young. They just trying to experience pussy, get them some money in the process. So we hustling. They see a fine bitch. They get at her. If you that tight, no daddy, raised by your mama, don't really got no sound sense of how to operate with men, they gonna go in by offering you a drink, vibe with your ass, give you a bunch of compliments you never got because you never had your daddy around for a man to make you feel love. So this feels so good, and my dog gonna smash. Later on in life, I done went out with groups of girls. We get to the club. Bitch, I'm finna get pissy drunk. Bitch, you know how I get off this Patron. Bitch, I'm finna. By the time we leaving the club, they pulling down their drawers in the parking lot.
That's a fact, bro. You gotta understand. People is escaping their reality. They're escaping the fact that they are not getting nowhere in life. They're not growing because they don't have the information that they need to grow. People not evil, people not bad. They're not intentionally evil, and they're not intentionally bad people. The average person actually do want to do better, but they just don't have the stamina or the discipline to stand there and take the knowledge in that they need. You know what I mean? They lack knowledge. The average person just lack knowledge. You know what I mean? They lack knowledge, and then they stubborn and refuse to get the knowledge, right? So then that's when they go into this hating mode. They hate people that have this knowledge, and they can't relate to those folks. So they never gonna learn what they need to learn to not have to front and escape. That leads us back to why they be in them clubs drunk and pulling their panties down, because now they're escaping their reality, because their reality don't match their expectations. So now they drinking, they having sex all of the time. That's escapism right there. You know what I mean? I tell y'all all of the time, y'all worry about racism so much, y'all need to get to learn some isms. Escapism is really real, and a lot of y'all suffer from that. Y'all try to escape your sucky reality instead of fixing it. You could fix that. You could fix that. And you can educate your way out of any situation. You just got to stop being stubborn. A lot of y'all leave school and think you're smart, think you're grown, think that's all the learning you got to do. Learning is continuous. You got to continue to learn. Now, that's vice versa. You know how we like to say vice versa, right? That's vice versa. That right there, that part, that's vice versa. That's for man and woman. Continuous learning. You can learn and educate your way out of any circumstance, any situation you're in. That's even single motherism. You can educate your way out of that, man. Don't be lazy. Stop worrying about the dad. Stop fucking up the generational wealth and pour into you. It's quite easy. Real simple concept. It's concepts.
Like pissing on the outside of the car door before they in they hot girl summer shit. And niggas is watching and them the ones, hey, Red, hey, over there in the white car. Hey, y'all, pull up over here. Pull up over here. And I'm knowing me. I got my daddy in my life. I done experienced certain shit. I'm knowing, like, this nigga calling us over there because he done picked out my homegirl as the one. These niggas ain't never said nothing to me. I've never been that girl, and it ain't because I'm better than them. I'm telling you, it come from my upbringing and my understanding about life, my ability to care about information and peeping what's going on. I ain't never been that girl that a nigga offer a drink or hit the joint to, and then later on we end up fucking it. I don't even know your name and you don't know me. Never been that. But I understand the inner workings of where it comes from. This is why, for me, I don't want to sit and talk about how the young boys need to do different or how the girl. I want to talk about how we as mothers, parents, that's bringing new children in the world.
Exactly. I don't want to talk about what's been created. I want to talk about the creator. I want to go to take me to your leader. I want to go to the leader. We not fitting to talk about what's been created, because what's been created fitting to go create the same shit. I want to talk about to who created that. I want to go to who was shooting in the gym, and I don't want to go to who wasn't on the court. I want to go to who was on the court, putting up all the air balls, shooting all the layups, missed layups. That's who I want to go to. Let's stop playing.
How we need to value them, having both parents to get a sound sense that this shit is going on. I never even attracted it, is my whole point.
Erica, you late, girl. We already went over that. Erica, we already went over that. The way she speak, how is the way she's speaking? The message is the message. The message is clear. If she was talking any slower or any more politer, you wouldn't take her serious. She caught your attention because of the way she talked, the way she's saying it. You know what I mean? Most people that have a problem with people delivery is because of this. All right, so I'm gonna put you on to something. All right, don't say we ain't teach you. Hit the like button. All right, you have a problem with her delivery, and you have a problem with the truth being delivered in general because of this.
Not just my delivery, it hurts your feelings to know that all this time you thought your mother or your father had it figured out, and they did not. They raised you in a way that has you conditioned to believe that your habits and the things that you have your mind set on are not going to put you in a position of forward progress. A lot of y'all and I'm speaking like this without cursing because a lot of y'all inboxed me earlier and, it really touched you in a, good way. Y'all was letting me know, the video earlier really touched you in a good way when I really started speaking on how our children get of age like we do. Some point in their life, they get to a certain age where they realize, you didn't teach me anything of value. You only bought me stuff. You only purchased me material stuff and spent time with me, but the time wasn't even valuable because you didn't leave me with any nuggets to make it out here. So we watch our children repeat the same generational curses that we've repeated for decades, and a lot of y'all is sad because instead of confronting that, you deflect. You come on my page and you don't understand the responsibility of the content that you're listening to. You don't understand the weight of what this carries.
I feel you, girl. No, no pun intended. We all good, girl. Salute and welcome.
Never had to hold a nigga accountable or yell at him or turn down. They never tried it with me. Even before I knew all the stuff I knew now, I've never been beat up. I've never been degraded. Like, got in one of them arguments with a nigga where he pussy ass bitch and I'm pussy. I've never experienced, because I've always had a sound sense of how a man's supposed to treat you. Even when I wasn't with the most upstanding men, they never tried their worst with me.
I agree, Dorsey. I had my fair share, but I've never experienced what some of my ex-friends experience with men. Even with the saying, you know how they say women don't date the same man. And I didn't understand that until we would run across the same dude, but it wasn't the same dude. How he acted with her, he didn't act with me. That's why we never knew we were talking to the same person until we saw their face.
Yep.
And it's wait, why he talked to you never in a million years have a man ever said something like that to me. But it goes back to what you said. I feel like men treat women accordingly.
Yes. That's why, Chrissy, that is why, if you understand my
And that's a fact. That's why they bag the worst men. Women are bagging the worst men. Not every man is have access to a relationship or even have access to these women fish hole, these delusional black women fish hole. Not every man. Just the worst of the worst have access. Remember, they're going into Walmart and Dollar Tree because those men are gonna allow them to be right. They don't fix themselves. They don't work on themselves. So they suffer from a need to be right. They need to be right without doing work to have information to where they actually are right. So what I mean by that is they'll pick the wrong dude and manipulate him. Remember when I told you, if you don't let the person be who they supposed to be and that lets you know what you need to do, then you trying to manipulate them. So they'll manipulate them now. Once you manipulate a person, right, you'll get a dude, right? You get a dude. Let's say you get a dude, he cheat. You know he cheat. So you try to tell him stop cheating. You try to manipulate him. You try to do all this stuff, and then he go and cheat again. You picked him knowing he a cheater. You call yourself trying to fix him, but you at the end of the day, you end up being right. So you satisfy yourself at the end of the day because you're picking dudes to be right. And that's what they're doing. That's what a lot of women is out here doing because they refuse to heal themselves. They refuse to fix themselves. You got to go fix yourself, ma'am. It is not every dude that you run across. It is you. You are the common denominator in all the relationships. How you feeling, how you living right now is a collection of all your choices and decisions that you have made. And you don't get nothing for trying to blame that on somebody. And the person you're trying to blame that on is not coming to remove that problem from you. You still responsible for that. So I'll help you blame him. Let's blame him. Let's play the blame game. Who do you want to blame? You want to blame black men, white men? Who do you want to blame? Let's blame them. And at the end of the day, at the end of 25 minutes of blaming them, how did that help you, ma'am? You have to fix you. You have to fix you. It is you. It's you.
Platform. I am teaching women how not to be that girl. Fuck trying to check a nigga. If you just be different, that stuff won't even come your way. It's certain shit with co-parenting. If you just get a certain mindset about your co-parenting, a lot of weight will be lit. It's so much stuff I just don't go through.
That's real love. With me, if I talk to a woman and I can't remember your name, you ain't worth shit. It's just mad song. If I can't remember your name, you're not really that interested. Like, you can't talk. And me, I like to talk. And a woman that can debate with me and give me different perspective outside of her experience, I like shit like that. And I like sparking up conversation because it helps me realize, like, okay, I can pay attention on how she's going to react based off of my answers because my answers is not going to be the same as hers or how I look at life or how I look at a particular topic that we actually talking about. If I go against what you're saying, how would you take it? A lot of women can't take this shit because they only have one belief. But you wrong. Okay, tell me why I'm wrong. And leave the conversation mad.
Right.
I did that a couple times. And then what purposely done is just, I really don't care that you think I'm wrong. I'm still gonna say it, and now I'm working your nerves. But why? I'm not trying to piss you off.
But
I look at shit like that.
But I'm gonna tell you, Frank, even for you, the type of women you deal with determines what comes out of you as a man in regards to how open you are or you aren't. Even just the sex, even the niggas with the most game will tell you without them like predatorily picking a certain type. Based on, knowing that I could easily get it from her. They know that women control whether you get sex or not. Men don't control that. We control that. We control who gets sex. We control who get unprotected sex. We control who get access to. We control.
Exactly. Simple concepts, guys. They play dumb with the come. Don't give them the come up, remember?
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, Women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
That. Niggas do not control that. The average everyday man don't even get as much pussy as he actually want. If men controlled sex, we'd be fucking a lot more than we already are. I want y'all to know that.
Absolutely.
Every single one of y'all, whatever nigga you talking to, whatever nigga you talking
Absolutely. They be wanting a poly relationship, then they'll be screaming for poly relate, they'll be screaming for a tag team partner like a motherfucker. Yeah.
to, times how much y'all fucking by like 10 if he was in control fully of the fucking.
Yeah, I'm taking the comment right.
Yeah. I wanted to add a point because you guys are really making me realize something. When I was younger, going back to the point you just made, I never was the one who got the attention. Like none of my friends, all of my friends were the ones who pulled the men or pulled the boys that were out here looking to do what they wanted to do. And it always made me feel like I wasn't good enough or like I wasn't, the one that was the it girl. So that it makes you not value being the girl who has both her parents in her life or the girl who doesn't move the way everyone else moves because you don't get that particular attention. It wasn't until I got to be an adult and even now listening to this conversation that is starting to click for me because when Love said, it's the girl who's outside of the car,
And that's why I tell you, I don't always be fooling around with them them 2-parent household females, because those be the biggest freaks. They be sheltered from society, so they lack the experience. They lack the answer, Sway. And I think that was the end of the Zoom right there. That was the end of the recording. Like I said, guys, y'all can follow Love Dorsey on IG, love_Dorsey. You know what I mean? She also has some clips running around on YouTube. She do not have a YouTube channel, though, guys. That's somebody, doing piracy and not even giving her the credit. You know what I mean? What they're doing is re-uploading her IG clips. You know what I mean? As she doing from IG, they over here just stealing. That's all. But get it how you can get it. But y'all know what we do over here. We put the pedal to the metal. Yep, that's the end of that one right there. So, guys, it was real. This been a real one as always. We have some real Saturday mornings, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. We gonna get out of here. I'm gonna play some clips. I'll see y'all a bit later on this afternoon. Y'all have a safe day.
Another thing, ladies, let's go back to what he said. I don't care how he makes you feel during y'all intimate acts. If he's telling you one thing, believe him. Believe him. You cannot change his mind. Another thing I would like to add, okay? If a man tells you he does not want a relationship, but you continue to move, in that direction of, spending time with him and you're okay with what he wants, essentially. You're okay with, he doesn't want a relationship, but we can hang out type situation. Okay. So on that assumption, you should be protecting yourself, okay? Because if you should get pregnant, a baby's not going to change how he feels, okay? If he said he didn't want a relationship, you having his baby is not going to miraculously make him change his mind, okay? It's not going to make him think, oh, I want to start a family with you. If he told you even before the situation he didn't want a relationship, okay? So again, this is why we got to be smarter and we got to protect ourselves, okay? And you got to listen to these men when they tell you they don't want these things, because a man that really wants you will pursue you. You don't have to go looking for him, okay? He's going to see about you. I can promise you that. He's going to want to be around you. Y'all got to listen to these men and stop setting yourself up because of how you feel about them. Another thing, ladies, I need y'all to understand, when a man tells you he does not want a relationship, that's what he means, okay? That's what he means. I don't care if y'all decide to go ahead and do y'all thing, and when y'all are handling your business, it feels like he's making love to you, okay? Again, let's go back to what he told you. Okay. He said that he don't want no relationship. Okay. This is why, sex is not supposed to be something that you just do with anybody, right? Because yes, from a woman's standpoint, a lot of y'all get emotionally tied to people who you consistently have intercourse with. This is a thing, right? And this is why sex is not supposed to be done just carelessly and with anybody. But typically, I don't care how a man acts in the bedroom, because typically that's when they want that intimacy, right? But again, after that, what they call clarity, okay, after they have climax, then that clarity comes back in and they realize they don't want to be around you like that. They don't want a relationship. A relationship requires a person to want to be around you all the time outside of intimate sessions. So if you're not getting a phone call, or he's not checking up on you or trying to pursue you outside of when he's trying to scratch an itch, then he don't want a relationship. And your hoo-ha is not going to make him change his mind. It's not going to make him change his mind. Every woman thinks she got the greatest hoo-ha in the world. Every woman think that. And according to these men, that's not true. I'm just saying. They're the ones that actually have to deal with it. So again, even if you had immaculate hoo-ha, okay, a man has to want you. Like, he has to want to consistently be around you, not just when he's ready for some, essentially. So again, y'all got to start listening to these men. I don't care how they make you feel in the bedroom. And a lot of times it's your feelings that got you thinking that he want more. No.
Yeah. Because I'm a lot of niggas.
So, do you think that when you shake ass in the camera and stuff, like, men are going to look at this and be like, that's a girl who I want to make my wife?
I don't give a fuck. I don't want these. Let me tell you something, baby. I was raised by my father. Fuck you niggas. I'll date one of you niggas and I keep two in the chamber.
So,
At all times. Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm my wife.
Do you not want to be a wife one day, though? Do you not want to be a wife one day, though?
When I'm old, when you shake ass, I need to know your connotation as wife. Yeah. Because I'm a lot of niggas' wife. Okay. I'm a lot of niggas' type.
Do you have a ring?
I got plenty of rings. Bitch, I forgot to put my other pinky ring on. I'm iced out. Let me put the light on that shit.
But has a man ever...
Let me put the ice on that shit.
What have you completed since high school? Boom! Nothing.
Wait.
Not a goddamn thing.
I'm growing.
Nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you in a Honda or if you're in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest. Men are attracted to a woman that's
niggas are fuck that. Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, none of them ever got a fucking ring. Everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be, none of them got a stable household. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks get pissing on them for 25 grand. Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of them girls with a man and a house. None of them same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle. So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL. Ever. Chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like because of clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happier than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want?
They insecure. Insecurities are the biggest driving factor. Nigga gonna fuck you if you got a mic.
Saw something on your IG where you said a bad bitch is an illusion.
Man, let me break that shit down for you, man. When y'all look at a woman, you say, okay, she bad. What does that really mean? And I just broke it down. You see a bad woman, you gonna say, okay, she got a nice long weave or, nice long hair. She got nice pretty eyes. She got nice lips. She She got eyelashes, eyeliner. She got a face painted on. She got an ass. Maybe she got titties. She got, nice little bag on. So what I'm saying is reevaluate what a bad bitch actually is. Y'all putting so much value on a bad bitch, but you can build that for $15,000 to $30,000. So how valuable is something if you can buy it? It's not that valuable. Things of real value are things that you can't buy because those are things that are pricey.
That's a lot of game.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this. These dudes is getting something that costs $15,000 and $20,000 and then spending $50,000 on it. You get what I'm saying? You're buying something for more than it costs. Would you go to a car lot and a car that costs $20,000 and pay $50,000 for it? That's what these dudes is doing by getting this bad bitch that's really $15,000 worth of work, and you spending $50 and taking her here and doing this and doing that and elevating her to this status. Man, I could go get any woman to turn her into a bad bitch, and I've done it before. Yeah. So what I'm saying is stop putting so much emphasis on a bad bitch. Put emphasis on something that's valuable. Character, integrity, her being a solid individual, her having a pleasing personality. That is elementary thinking. You haven't elevated your mindset when you're still so focused on looks. That's elementary to me.
So I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. She wanted a seafood boil, but I didn't know what that was. So she said, let's just go to Golden Corral. And then after that, we went to Crumble Cookie. She said she never had it before and she was happy. They don't have crumble in the hood, so this was her first time trying it and she liked it. So after that, we went roller skating. I thought it would be fun because I haven't went in like a long time, and I had fun besides her taking breaks because her legs hurt. But besides that, it was cool. After that, I had to take her back to the spot, and she didn't want to leave until she got hungry again. And then I took her to McDonald's because I had already spent like $60 on her, and then it had got late, so I took her home, and she said she had a good night, y'all. But I never been catfished before, but I should have expected it because she's from the hood. If y'all see, y'all really don't believe I got catfished and y'all really want to see what she looked like. This is not a joke. I'm about to show y'all who I thought I was actually about to meet up with. This is who I thought I was meeting up with. This is the picture on her profile, y'all, that she sent. So it's not adding up, y'all. This is not the same person that was on that profile. This is a completely different person. Y'all can't tell me I didn't get catfish. Look.
From Harlem, New York. Put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mr. Good Friday.